who knows what might happen. So our kids still have a lot of hope, a lot of energy. They're playing hard. They're playing for each other. So, the whole focus over the bye week has been just like any other week. Get better at fundamentals, get better at what we're doing with that peace of mind, knowing that we didn't have to tape up an extra injury or try to put a Band-Aid on something. We could actually get some guys a little bit healthier and get them at full speed for this week.
Well, talking about that picture, Randall comes in tonight 3-0. They've beat Canyon, Pampa, and Dumas. Beat Canyon last week 31-14. Dumas and Canyon both 1-1, and Pampa 1-2. So you are exactly right. If things go the Whitefaces' way tonight and then go our way again next week, we're looking at possibly looking at a postseason appearance. Coach, we'll take a break real quick. We'll be back to just get a little bit of an outlook on tonight's game.
Happy State Bank is more than just a financial institution. We're a mainstay in the lives of the customers we serve and the communities we live in. We're a mainstay in the lives of the customers we serve and the communities we live in. We put our customers first, making sure each experience at Happy is giving back to our local community. We partner with organizations that do the same. Giving back to our local community. We're always banking with organizations that do the same. Find out more about joining us at happybank.com. Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC. Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
When life's unexpected moments happen, you can rest easy knowing Prairie Insurance is on your side. Knowing Prairie Insurance is on you and help tailor a policy to meet your needs and help tailor a policy to meet products, including home, auto, business and farm insurance, home, with the knowledge to make sure you're covered. With the knowledge to make sure you're covered. Give them a call at 363-6489 West, or stop by their office at 213 West Park regarding the things that matter most. Peace of mind regarding the things that matter most. Call Prairie Insurance at 363-6489 West Park Avenue, or they'll make sure you're West Park Avenue, and they'll make sure you're covered.
Welcome back to the Coaches Show on this Friday evening. The Herd with their last home stand against the Randall Raiders this evening will be the seniors' last time to play on Whiteface Field. A bittersweet moment for them and their families. But we're looking for a W tonight. Coach, what are we expecting to see offensively from the Raiders this evening?
Well, Randall is a team that, they lost a lot of young players to the new high school, West Plains. They were able to keep their senior class pretty well intact from a team that did really well last year and won some playoff games. They've got a phenomenal player by the name of Baker that he can play receiver. They moved in a running back last week. They just want to find a way to get the ball in his hands. He's one of the fastest guys in the state of Texas, and they're going to try to get him the ball several times a game. But they've got a big, bruising offensive line. And a lot of those guys play both ways. They've got several receivers and tight ends and things that play linebacker and defensive back. So, we'll see some really athletic guys, a little senior-heavy team, compared to some of the other teams we play, dropping down from 5A and keeping those seniors with the new school opening. They've really put it on their team this year as their chance to try to make a big run in 4A before they start feeling the effects of the new school opening.
Coach, we, kind of luckily maybe don't have to play a ton of guys both ways. Really athletic kid that does play, Nick Torres. He plays on both sides of the ball, super fast as well. How will we shape up offensively against Randall's defense tonight?
Well, speaking of Nick, it'll be good to have him for the full game this week. We lost him early in the Canyon game with a hip injury, something that he couldn't run top speed, and he's one of our fastest guys. And it really took a lot of things out because he's a guy that we like to work in at quarterback, got him at receiver. We have a few trick plays here and there that involve him too because he can throw the ball and run. So we'll really need him tonight to be able to match up with Randall. Their D-line is probably the most aggressive and the quickest off the ball that we've faced all season. It's going to be really tough to block those guys. They got a lot of pressure on Canyon last week with just their three-man front without having to bring any pressure. They've got an extremely good linebacker playing in the middle, too, that we'll have to try to double-team and get away from. And to top that off, they got a secondary that's really athletic and quick and breaks on the ball really fast. So, that being said, they're going to be a very tough defense. The games we watched them play this year, the reason why they beat Dumas even, to put them in a chance to win the district championship, is they don't let teams score when you get down close to the goal line. If you get the ball inside the 10, their defense tightens up, and they're about the best we've seen all season at that red zone defense. Dumas was in a position, missed a couple field goals inside the 10-yard line, and that was the difference between them winning and losing, and Randall sitting in the driver's seat for the district championship. So we're going to really have to play our A game on offense to be able to move the ball and get some points on the board. But, like I said, we get some guys back like Nick and Caleb that are doing a little bit better. Hopefully that translates to some success for us.
Well, Coach, speaking of, a tough defense in the red zone, we've had just a tougher time once we really start knocking on the door, punching the ball in. I'm sure, some keys to a victory tonight going to be sharp routes from receivers, for sure. Making those blocks up front, at least trying to give a little bit more time in the pocket for the QB, and as well, Caleb or Carlos, whoever's in there, making some smart throws. We haven't really talked about the running game. How are Tommy and Tony doing?
They're doing good. We had some lingering injuries in that Canyon game as well, but the bye week was good to those guys. They're running strong, feeling good right now, getting over illness, getting over banged up shoulders and knees and things like that. It's that time of year where everybody's got that kind of stuff. But both backs are running strong right now. We've got several things in with the bye week and an extra week of practice where we hopefully throw in a couple more wrinkles in the run game, hopefully get a little bit more out of that than what we usually get, and hopefully that'll free up some of the passing lanes for us.
All right, sir. Well, before we finish this evening, for the folks that maybe didn't see any photos or haven't heard about it, we just want to commend you. I don't know if this was your idea or the kids, but saw a picture of the football team sending the band off last week to the marching contest. For those guys to get out and support the kids that support them at their games, I mean, just an awesome show of camaraderie, sportsmanship, pride to be a Hereford High athlete and a Whiteface, and we just want to commend you on that.
Well, yeah, we're really proud of our band. You can see when you got cheerleaders and football players out there marching at half they're competing in the varsity game. You can see them in their uniform out there marching, but a lot of times you don't realize that you got 10 to 15 kids that play JV and freshman sports and cheer and train across the board that are also out there marching. So, the band's made up of a lot of kids that are involved in athletics and other extracurriculars. So, anytime we get a chance to cheer them on or provide a little support for them, that's a great thing for us and our community. Sometimes it's difficult to get kids over to Amarillo or Lubbock on a Saturday to go watch a competition, but, the idea to go out and do a send-off for them I thought was really good. We get that from time to time for football, and I knew that would be a way that we could get kids over there. I know band will be leaving during halftime of our game this week, so we won't be able to set something up with us in particular, but I know the community's planning on doing a send-off over there at Kings Manor during the game off Ranger Street, so I know the band would really appreciate it. I thought it was really cool to see those band kids drive by, and they're hanging their cell phones out the window taking pictures of our guys clapping and cheering for them because we're not usually on the other end of that. We're usually the ones in the parade or riding in the bus. So it felt good to know that we gave them a little extra support, and hopefully that helps get them through contests and they go out there and qualify for state again.
All right, sir. Well, just an awesome, real awesome show of camaraderie between the two groups there. Coach, the Randall Raiders coming to town. They're looking to secure a district championship. We're looking to not let that happen. A win tonight puts the Whitefaces in a little different situation going into the last week of district. Coach, we appreciate your time. We hope that we got some full stands tonight. And as always, go Herd.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Can't wait to see everybody out tonight. Go Herd.
All right, that's been the Coach's Show with Coach Nairn of the Whitefaces. We'll send it to Tom and Chris here shortly.
Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home is proud that we are now Hereford's only family and locally owned funeral home. Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home is proud that we are now Hereford's only family and locally owned funeral home, serving Jeff to each and every family. We strive to serve the community of Hereford. When families have to go through that integrity and compassion, allow your only locally owned funeral home to meet those needs. When families have to go through that difficult time, allow your own locally during that time to meet those needs. So remember, the last thing you want is having to deal with corporate mentality during that time of funeral home. So remember, family serving Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, Hereford's only family and locally owned funeral home. Our family serving your family.
You're listening to Hereford Whiteface Sports on KPAN AM FM, KPANradio.com, and the Live 365 radio app on KPAN station. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Hereford brand, Capital Farm Credit, Amarillo College, Goodin Fuels, First Bank Southwest, Hereford Regional Medical Center, McDonald's, First Financial Bank, Hereford Independent School District, Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center, First National Bank, Dev Smith Electric Cooperative, Bob's Heating and Air, Happy Bank, WT Services, Prairie Insurance, Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, and Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Whiteface Field. Tom Simons and Chris Bridwell, along with Cindy Simons, with you on this final home game of the season for the Whitefaces, as Hereford takes on the Randall Raiders here tonight. The Raiders at 7-2 on the year. This is their regular season finale. They've already played the other three district teams, so tonight ends the league for Randall. They're open next week, and the Raiders, in this weird world we live in, have already won the district championship regardless of what happens tonight.
Yeah, kind of a weird situation you have here tonight. You have a team that on paper really doesn't have a lot to play for. They've already wrapped up the district championship, like you said, with a bye week next week. It'll be interesting to see how they use some guys, try to get some rest and keep some of those guys healthy moving into the postseason. Yep. And on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, you have the Hereford Whitefaces still fighting like crazy, trying to get their first win. And with the last home game of the year here tonight, I fully expect them to come out and play hard. And, again, one of these games that on paper doesn't look like it'll be much of a game, but I fully expect the Whitefaces to come out ready to roll and fight hard.
Press Pass Sports today, K.O. Steed and those guys had the predictions, and they talked about how we'd had a week off and we were hungry and all this, and I'm reading along, and then the score 48-17.
Yeah,
so apparently there was, didn't think we were really going to threaten.
I listened to their podcast this morning on the way to work, and I believe their conversation about this game was something along the lines of Randall at Hereford. Randall is a district champions. Let's move on to the next game.
Okay. Well,
so not a lot of faith from a lot of people out there, but again, I fully expect this Whiteface team to come out ready to fight and put on a show for the last time here in their home stadium in front of their fans.
Yep, it's a cool night. The wind out of the north, probably 15 miles an hour or so. And
football weather.
Football weather, it is. It's probably 50-ish or so as we're kicking off here tonight. Going to get cooler, obviously, as the sun goes on down. And the Whitefaces and Raiders on the turf here at Whiteface Field about to square off. We've had some great matches with these guys over the years. A few years ago, in fact, these guys beat us here like 38-3 or something in the regular season. We met them in the playoffs, played them in Plainview, and beat them 33-32. I believe.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It was pretty amazing.
Yeah,
was probably about early. I don't know. It was I don't know where Parker. I'd say it was before Parker played.
Okay,
sometime around in there.
Interesting.
But the Whitefaces here tonight are playing a team that Randall has played really well. They played great defense. They held Dumas to 14 points. I think Canyon scored about that same number on them, and they beat a Pampa team they got down to. So they played some really good defensive football.
Yeah, they've definitely shown that they're the class of this district so far, and I think they fully expect, along with their fans and obviously the local media and everybody else, fully expects them to kind of come in and flex their muscles tonight. So hopefully they have another thing coming from the Whitefaces.
Mighty Maroon Band and the school song here. The band will be heading out at halftime. They're going to Abilene to play tomorrow in the area contest, so best of luck to them. I do not believe, as I look across the way, that the Randall Raider band is going to make the trek over here the 30 miles tonight.
Yeah, and I think I read something about Hereford leaving at halftime or after their halftime performance going to contests, so big things ahead for them, obviously.
Yep. Hope Ms. Henson and the band has a great show. They've really been splendid all year long, and we're very proud of them and hope that it's a great show down in Abilene tomorrow. We'll have reports on that, obviously, on KPAN. No volleyball tomorrow because the volleyball season's over, and we're in the playoffs now.
Playoff time.
Whitefaces play Monday night down in at Lubbock Cooper against Sweetwater in round one of the playoffs, and the Whitefaces looking to make a deep run. Hopefully, we've been playing good volleyball. Did not play very good, honestly, on Tuesday, but beat Canyon in 5 over at Canyon. And we'll have to put some good play out on the floor if we're going to advance very far down the volleyball playoff line. Whiteface fans coming in here. Again, it is a cool night, and right now a limited number of fans in the stands. So we'll take a break for 60 seconds and be right back.
Your business, farm and ranch, or home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk in below-ground or above-ground tanks, serving the Western Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford, 364-3366.
For generations, First Bank Southwest has been there to help the working hands that have shaped this great land. Chances are we helped your father, and even his father. We understand for some, a handshake is a stronger bond than a piece of paper. And even though times can be tough, folks around here are tougher. And that's why we're as proud of our Panhandle roots as you are. First Bank Southwest, moving your generation in the right direction. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, back at Whiteface Field, Tom and Chris with you here this afternoon as the Whitefaces and Raiders both in the locker room getting their last-minute instructions at this time, and then they'll be coming out here to start play again on a cold and kind of breezy Friday night. The Whitefaces next week, one final game left in this season against the Dumas Demons up in Dumas, and we'll be there to bring you that one on Friday night next as they close out, Hereford closes out the regular season against the Demons. Here at Whiteface Field, again, the turf in its first year here of usage. So with the little showers and all we had last night, all that's really nice. Not much slickness out there.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea behind all of it. And it looks great. And, you know, that was the thing about this field out here is it was always beautiful for about the first two months of the season. Then it just that Bermuda went dormant and it turned into a brown. I'm not saying it wasn't a good looking field because it was, but it's just different. But it's still bright green out there obviously now.
The turf hasn't turned yet. I think it's later in November.
Yeah, that's more of a December deal.
November, December when the turf
first
turns.
Freeze.
Yeah. Well, we've had semi-freeze so far, but we really haven't had a hard freeze, and I don't see one. I don't think there's anything in the forecast for the next few days for a hard freeze. Whiteface captains are coming out to head out to midfield in just a moment. That would be Mr. Porter, along with Cisneros, Vincent. Who else we got out there? Tommy Suarez, and the Whitefaces, Eric Lucio. They're the four young men who will go out for the coin toss. The Randall captain's not out yet. In fact, none of the Randall folks are out yet, so we're going to have to. They're going to make us get cold. That's what they're doing. It's a delay tactic here to cause the Whitefaces to be cool when the game starts. Well, the Whitefaces, we've had some good offensive play from time to time. We had a tough time. I think we had 160 yards against Canyon 2 weeks ago in our last time out. Just could not move the ball. Canyon, a good defensive team. This bunch here tonight, you heard Coach Narrett in the pregame talk about that. The Whitefaces, I'm sorry, Cindy, I don't know. Coach Nairn talk about the Randall defense and how he thought they were the best defensive team in the league. So that tells you a little something about what kind of task we've got at hand here tonight. The Whitefaces defensively, that's where we've struggled most of the time, Chris. We're giving up about 45 points a game.
You're right, and it's one of those deals where it's the Canyon game 2 weeks ago. It was interesting because we turned them over, I believe, 6 times.
Yep.
And I thought, all along the defense really played pretty well. The offense kind of put them in some tough spots, and obviously giving up, I believe it was 32 points, but. The biggest thing on both sides of the ball is winning on first down. You want to kind of keep them behind the chains a little bit, and you don't want to be behind the chains.
Right.
So it's.
So you're talking about carrying the chains, or are you talking about
either way? Yeah.
Okay.
I just heard that on the radio on the way over here, so I wanted to say that.
When you got it in early, that's good.
Yeah, I'll probably drop that another 3 or 4
times.
That's
good. Well, carrying the chains. You don't want to get behind the chains when you're carrying the chains.
Absolutely, yeah.
I got that now. The captains are out there at midfield for the coin toss, along with Brian Hedrick. He'll, of course, take a photo of this, and if it's not handled properly, we'll report them to the authorities. The Raiders are wearing their white with silver hats here tonight. Nice-looking uniforms. Whitefaces in the solid maroon with the white. And we are going to decline. We won the flip, but we are going to defer until second half. So it's up to the Raiders. I'm assuming that they're going to want the football, and they will. And the Whitefaces will kick from north to south, so that's a good deal. At least we'll have the benefit of the breeze in this first quarter, as the Raiders will get the football going south to north into the wind. The Whitefaces gather down in the south end zone, about to make their way out on the field now. Again, for the Whiteface seniors, and we'll try to mention them tonight. This is their final time to be on Whiteface Field in a football uniform. Jose Solorzano is one of those. Vincent Cisneros, Eric Alvarez, Hayden Gonzalez, Evan Gonzalez, the twin brothers. Eric Lucio, Brandon Combs, Carlos Duran, the quarterback. Xavier Robles, Victor Chavez, the kicker for the Whitefaces. As Randall comes out over across the way, again, sans any music because their band's not able to be here tonight. It's a long trip, 30 miles, 35.
Yep.
Let's see, let me not get too... Dimitri Garcia, Tommy Suarez, Jesus Contreras, Darren Tapia, and that's half of the seniors. Here come the Whitefaces. Let's listen. Whitefaces joined by some of the junior high football players, as well as the little herd, the kiddos that our high school players visit their schools and all. It's a really cool deal.
It is.
They're all out on the field, and the fans in the stands on their feet as the band plays the fight song down below. Hereford and Randall. Boy, we've had some great games with them over the years. We really have. And the series, I should have looked at that today, but it's pretty close. It's around 30-30, I think. We haven't played them, obviously, the last few years. They have been in 5A, just dropped back to 4A with the advent of West Plains over there. And they would be Randall, that is. I guess they'd be probably the biggest school in our district, I would think.
I would assume.
Pretty sure they are. Well, what you thinking here, Mr. Bridwell?
First thing I'm wondering is who's going to come out at quarterback.
Yeah, I am too. I don't know. Again, I listened pregame just like maybe most of y'all did. And, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. We won't know till after Randall has the ball because we're going to kick to them to start this thing. Going to play the national anthem here. The Mighty Maroon Band is, and we'll listen in as they play our national anthem. the national anthem played by Hereford High School Band. Here we welcome you back to Whiteface Field, Hereford and Randall. Rest of the seniors, let me do this quickly here, Chris, then we'll go. Nathan Ferrer. Let's see, Ivan Coronado, Tristan Wilson, Isaiah Leal, Jordan Porter, Isaiah Martinez, Dayton Delosier, Keegan Dominguez, Elijah Pena. That's the senior members of this 2022 Hereford football team.
Hopefully we send these guys off on a big note tonight.
It would be a great way. It really would. If we could just come out here and play some, get a little confidence, play some good football.
That's the thing. I think that the way this game starts is going to tell a lot about how this thing goes tonight.
Randall's got Traven McNary and Nathan Baker as the two deep guys, but if this holds true to our normal kickoff routine, we'll not be kicking the ball to them as the Whiteface kicker, senior Victor Chavez, kicks it. And this time a little deeper. They field it down around the 18. That's Baker back out to the 25, to the 30, still on his feet. He tries to get outside, but we catch up with him there. Hanging on for dear life down at the bottom of that stack for the Whitefaces is Anthony Mendoza, and it's 1st and 10 Randall from their 33-yard line.
Yeah, I think we may have actually tried that little pooch, but the wind kind of got under it and drove it a little deeper than we expected, and a decent little return there.
Whiteface is out on the field now. We'll give it the starters as we can. Josiah Murillo, sophomore here on the near side. Porter in the middle, and that's Camacho, a sophomore on the left side. The front three for the Whitefaces. Tapia and Lucio, I beg your pardon. Here's the give to the tailback right side. He's got 10. He's got 15. He's across midfield of the Hereford 48-yard line, making folks miss all along the way. A gain of 17 on the first snap of the night.
Yeah, just going off that right side there, and their right tackle, the big boy out there, able to seal off the edge, and plenty there for a big run.
Lucio and Solarizano are the linebackers for the Whitefaces, but the Raiders move it from their 33 to the Hereford 48 on the first snap of the night. Wide side left as they call him down at the line. Give it to, fake it, throw to Baker. He's to the 35. Baker's hit from the backside. Wow, he got popped, but he hangs on to the football. That was Solarizano with a big hit. They're down to the Hereford 30 in 2 snaps. And they've moved it right and smartly down the field.
Yeah, Baker there, they lined up in trips out here to the left, and Baker kind of found a soft spot in the zone, and White was able to find him, and Baker's a good player. We're going to have to find a way to cover him up.
He is. 2 plays that moved it from their 33 to the Hereford 31. Single split receiver, give it to the tailback again up the middle. He is down by self-tackleization after a gain of about 3, tripped across the 28-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. That was Dylan Ray on the carry.
Yeah, I think we got a little lucky there that he did, because he had a pretty good hole to go through, too.
He's a sophomore, Ray is, and he's very quick.
Yeah, he's a quick little cat.
2nd down and 7 for the Raiders. It's underway. 10:29 left in the first quarter. Julie can't listen tonight. Here's the 2nd down give. Again, it's the tailback, this time off the left side. A gain to about the 24-yard line of Hereford. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, just coming off the left side there. So Lorazano really played that well and kind of limited him there. Not as much of movement up front as they have had on the last couple plays.
Riley Davis, the ball carrier on that last play. The Whitefaces have got Zevin Gonzalez along with Duque in the secondary as safeties. Here on the near side for the Whitefaces is Anthony Mendoza. Here's the 3rd and short 4. Give it off up the middle. Great defense. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up loss of 1. Great defense in the middle that time. That's the Whitefaces defensive end here on the near side.
Like
the sophomore.
Murillo.
Yep. Murillo made a great play. 4th down and 5. Let's see what the Raiders, they're into the wind. I don't think they're going to kick anything here, so let's see if we can get a stop. 9:29. 9:29 left first quarter. 4th down and 5. Wide side left. 3 receivers out this way.
They moved. Back them up.
It's going to be 4th down and 10 now. They'll move it back to the 30-yard line, just across the 30. 4th and 10 for the Raiders.
Yeah, wide receiver out here all the way out. I mean, I'm not sure what he's doing there, but
We'll take it.
Yeah, whatever we can get. 4th and 10.
Nathan White, the quarterback. Raiders with the ball. 4th down and 10 at the Hereford 30. Surely if they weren't going to kick a field goal from the 25, they're not going to try.
It does
one
not
here.
appear like they are changing their plan at all.
No, I don't think they are. Here comes the play in from the Raiders bench. Long, lanky receiver comes out here to the near side. That's Bryson Wooten. He is about 6'4".
He's a big boy.
He is. Junior, wide side left, 3 receivers to the left. Rolling now as the quarterback looking to throw. Pulls up, throws, floats it out there. Knocked away and incomplete. We almost picked it off, but
I was worried that off.
I was too.
Yeah, we almost picked it off, and then I thought they were going to make a play on it. But a great play and a huge stop for the Whitefaces.
It was. Anthony Mendoza was the guy who broke that pass up, and the Whitefaces take over on downs.
Looked like a pinball machine down there.
8:51 left first quarter. I honestly think, folks, that's the first time on an opening possession that we have stopped someone this football season.
That's a big stop.
It really was. Great stop.
Ramirez out at quarterback to start.
Caleb Ramirez and Tommy Suarez in the backfield. 2 wideouts to the right side. 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces. In motion comes Alvarez, but we give it back inside. A little trap play to Suarez, and he gets across the 30, maybe the 32. It'll be a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 for the Whitefaces.
Yeah, the line actually blocked that pretty well, but they had a linebacker kind of creep up and made a good play, but he's still able to get about 2 out of it.
Villalobos, the Whiteface center, out here on the near side at the tackle slot for the Whitefaces is Jonathan Cantu. Cantu is a sophomore. 2nd down and 8. 8:25 left in the scoreless first quarter. Ramirez, the quarterback. The freshman looks over the defense now. He's got 2 receivers to his left this time. And his wingback, Acosta, set here on the right side. Low snap, he controls it. He rolls left. He wants to throw. Looking. He throws it underneath, and it is incomplete. We had it and lost it. Going to gain about 3 yards if we'd made the connection, but we didn't. So now it is 3rd down and 8. That pass was intended for Gonzalez.
Yeah, just rolling out to his right, or his left, excuse me. That's not an easy pass. But
no.
Look, I couldn't see. There was defenders all around him, but it looked like a pretty good throw. It kind of just...
Yeah.
For whatever reason, Gonzalez not able to bring it in.
We just didn't have much separation there. And
I don't think he would have got the first down regardless.
No,
but.
3rd and 8. Big play here for the Whitefaces. 4 wideouts now. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Running back is Suarez. 3rd down and 8. No score, 8:11 left first quarter. Back to throw. They bring a 4-man rush, and it's a jailbreak, but throwing long over the middle, and my goodness gracious.
I mean, he's getting held.
Oh, my goodness. The official reached for his flag and then did not throw the flag. Oh, did he?
That's the tee is still out there.
Yeah, that's still the tee. We're
probably ought to get that
punt.
taken care of, too.
4th and 8. Now the officials, there was an obvious pass interference there. The Raiders, Randy Matthews, holding the Whiteface receiver, but no flag, so it's...
Hang on. They called holding on.
Okay, we had a holding and a roughing the passer, so it is 4th down. They were offsetting penalties.
Okay, I didn't see that flag.
I didn't see that flag either, but I'm telling you.
And we probably ought to get the tee picked up on the field as well.
Yeah, the tee's at the 35.
Somebody missed an assignment there. Yeah, replayed it down. Replayed it down.
Yeah, that was a no play. Whiteface is out over the football is Aiden Villalobos, the junior center. Delosier, the tackle on the left side for the Whitefaces. 3rd and 8 now as Caleb looks over the defense once again. Brings a man in motion to the near side of the field. That's Torres. Back to throw. He's looking. He's got a man wide open. Torres at the 30, 25, 20.
Go.
Torres is going into the end zone. Touchdown, Hereford from 68 yards away. And just like that, the Whitefaces have the lead.
Tom, I don't know what happened there with that defender, but he was wide open and an absolute strike from Caleb Ramirez. What a throw. Threw that about 50 yards on a rope. I mean, just a great play all the way around.
Torres cut it in full stride and sprinted to the end zone. It's 6-0 with the point after upcoming. 7:56 left first quarter. How do you do? Whitefaces try to tack it on. Snaps good. Kicks down and up. It's far enough. It's good. Whitefaces lead at 7-0.
How's that for a start?
In 1 minute. That's a dandy. 1 minute, we're back.
Deaf Smith County Hospital District helps our community's senior citizens get the most out of life. Our Medicare Wellness Center provides free annual wellness visits for Medicare enrollees. Our team works with you to get up to date on screenings, immunizations, and other preventative care. Together, we review your medical history, assess your risk factors for illness, and discuss ways to reduce risks and promote health. With an annual Medicare Wellness visit, you get a personalized prevention plan focused on your good health. Visit dschd.org or call 806-364-7512.
Needing extra income? Looking for a full-time job with advancement opportunities? McDonald's in Hereford is hiring full-time and part-time people who are energetic and customer-focused. At McDonald's, you will be able to work flexible hours, whether it's 3 hours or 8 hours per day. Benefits include a free meal when you're working and a 30% discount when you're off-duty. Earn a vacation benefit and $10 an hour and above with experience. To apply, just text TX162 to 38000.
Whitefaces kick it away high and short. Randall fields it at the 30-yard line and returns back out to about the 36. Good coverage again by the Whitefaces. Down there in the maroon and white was Hereford's Noah Zamora, along with Esteban Martinez.
Yeah, I got that kick a little higher. I think that's what they were intended to do on the first kick. A little better coverage there.
Whitefaces up 7-0. We have 7:52 left, first quarter. Whitefaces with a couple of defenders out there. J.P. Hernandez, I didn't get to call his name a moment ago. He's here on the near side at that rover position. And it is 1st and 10 Raiders from their 36-yard line. Raiders trailing 6-0 here in this opening quarter. Wide side right. White gives it to his tailback, Davis. Davis up the middle. He gets about 4 out to the 40. We'll call it 2nd down and 6.
Whitefaces really played that well. He was just kind of able to squirt through a little bit and fell forward for another couple yards, but played pretty well.
Lucio, a part of that tackle for the Whitefaces. So Whiteface defensive unit now playing with a lead. Hereford has Alvarez over there. He's playing both ways. He's the cornerback on the far side. 2nd and 6. Raiders give it to Davis again, running right side. He's got room. He's across the. Whoa,
good
what
tackle.
What a
Who
tackle.
was that?
That was Zevon Gonzalez back at the 43. I'm telling you, he got 44. He comes flashing through there and knocks Davis off his feet. It's 3rd and 2.
And, Tom, it's a good thing he did. If we don't make that tackle, I'm afraid he scores.
Yep. I agree.
He came up and made a great play there.
I agree. If you're watching along with Adam's TV picture, well, we're glad to have you here tonight. Adam and Anastasia and Josiah and Danielle all up top doing the filming. 3rd and 2, Randall. 6:46 left, first quarter. Give it to the left side. This time, Whiteface is close and missed the tackle.
There's a
hold on Randall. We drive him out of bounds. Davis at the 48. He'll have the first down, but
there's another
flag on the
sideline.
Some
pushing and shoving.
Goodness.
Come on, guys.
Here's another flag.
Come on,
now.
guys.
We need to keep our composure here, boys. Randall and Hereford on the Hereford sideline. Flags, I'm telling you, there's 17 flags on the play. The first flag is
going to be a hold on them.
But I don't know what this is about. We might wind up with offsetting penalties.
He was hit on the sideline. It didn't look like it was late or he was completely out of bounds, but he took offense to it, and it'll be interesting to see how they sort this out.
Whiteface coaches, Coach Nairn talking to the officials now. The officials having a powwow. That was a 3rd and 2. There was a hold called against Randall early in the play. Then he was knocked out of bounds, Davis was. And after he was knocked out of bounds, that's when the skirmish, it was right in the middle of the Whiteface bench sideline here on the near side. There was some pushing and shoving. I don't know who they're going to determine is the guilty party. I'd have a hard time, honestly, saying it was one or the other, but we'll see. The officials.
I'll say let's just go with the hold and move on.
I'm good. All 5 officials are huddled up now at the 43-yard line talking about this. They're away from everyone.
One of them's lost a hat in the whole ordeal.
They threw hats. They threw. If they had gloves on, they'd have thrown gloves. They threw everything they had without taking off any important pieces of clothing.
Thank goodness.
Yes, we're happy for that.
We're trying to keep this PG.
Yeah, they're not a svelte group either, the officials there. And there's one, yep. Well, this is a long talk now.
There's
I don't
know. There's a lot
know.
to sort out.
That was the 3rd down. We just, again, it's pretty hard. It's easy for me to say, but we need to keep our composure if something like that kind of breaks out. But
I think you're right, but at the same time, it's hard to do that.
It is.
Somebody gets up and starts pushing and swinging.
I agree. Well, I don't know. The officials really are having a hard time. This is as long a discussion. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flags I can see on the field.
And a hat. There's something orange down there.
Okay, here we go. We're going to get it all now. I think they're going to tell us who it is and everything. Let's listen in.
Got my wish.
All right. We had offsetting penalties on the personal foul and then a 10-yard penalty against Randall for the holding. So that's going to make it now 3rd down and 12. The play is going to be replayed, because we took the penalty.
Yeah.
But instead of having offsetting penalties all around, there's just offsetting penalties on the personal foul.
We have Whitefaces out here helping them clean up the flags.
Yeah. So Jose handed the ref his flag. I'll tell you what,
there's still one missing down here.
The ref's not as old as me, but when you're my age, somebody hands you the flag or anything off the ground.
Now we got JP or who is that holding the flag, wondering where it goes.
Yep. Everybody, if you have a flag, hold up your hand. Okay?
Yeah.
So, okay, here we go. 3rd and 12. 6:38 left in the first quarter.
Come on, boys.
The Whitefaces lead 7-0, and the Raiders have the ball back at their 34-yard line. The line to gain is the 46. 3rd down play, going to throw. Flips it out here to the right. Got a little screen. He's across the 40. He's to the 45. That's Baker into Hereford territory. And Baker gets the lost yardage and then some as they just threw a little slip screen out here, and we didn't get there. And the Raiders convert on 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, just a quick screen out to Baker. And like we talked about, he's a great player. He's not a guy that we can leave open like that. And the screen was set up perfectly. They had blockers out in front, but we're going to have to find a way to contain number 1.
All right, that makes it 1st down Raiders. They're at the Hereford 48-yard line now, trailing 7-0. Baker comes out this way on the near side of the field. Again, the Raiders have Nathan White, a senior quarterback. He's got Baker now in motion, and flags again. Randall moved again. So it'll be 1st and 15. This is what we've been doing to ourselves. It's nice to see someone else do it here and get the kind of senseless penalties, and that was a pretty senseless.
We got to find a way to make it bleed a little bit.
We do, and we can't. What we can't do here is we've got to be real careful about them throwing the ball. I
would definitely know where number 1 is at all times.
Know where number 1 is, and it's pretty evident already. Nathan White can throw the football. I know that's not what they want to do necessarily, but he can throw the football. Wide side left on 1st and 15. Going to give it. Nope. Going to fake it. Going to throw it out here complete to Baker. And he's got the Hereford 45. He got 7 on the play. Good coverage by the Whitefaces. That was Murillo. Is that Murillo and Hernandez on the tackle?
So.
2nd down and 7. That was an 8-yard gain. So
look kind of like a little cover 2 look. And again, White's just able to find that soft spot and Baker's able to find that soft spot in the zone, and Baker is locked onto him, and it's worked so far. We got to find a way to cover number 1.
White, the quarterback, wide side right on 2nd down and 7. Davis has got it going right, and he turns the corner and has the 1st down, run out of bounds inside the Hereford 38. There's a late flag. Yeah, there was a hold up on the line of scrimmage. That's how he got to the corner.
That was definitely missed.
And the ref deep in the secondary is the one who threw the flag.
And he was well out of bounds when the flag was thrown. I don't know what happened over there. But.
Well, let's see where he's going to – I don't know. Let's see what to call. That was a 2nd down play. We'll wait for the ref to now they're going to call – is this against Hereford? Dead ball. Unnecessary roughness against the Whitefaces.
We can't do that.
We can't do that. I don't know how we did that, and I don't know, again, the hold was in the open field, and it was a pretty obvious hold on the corner, but nonetheless, it's a 15-yard add the run, and then about a 10-yard run, and then another 15 moves the ball to the Hereford 25. Hereford up 7-0, 5:02 left in this first quarter of play. Wide side left now for the Raiders as White brings them up. Going to throw it out to the right side to Baker. Baker's got the 20. He's at the 15. He's down to the 12. It's another Randall 1st down. Again, just a little hitch pass. And Baker does the rest. He's got good blocking out front, but he's a tough man to get down.
Yeah, they're just finding a way to get him the ball right now. It doesn't matter what they're doing. It's working, and he's proving over and over again that he is very good when he has the ball in his hands.
4:46 left first quarter. Again, Hereford up 7-0, but the Raiders threatening at the Hereford 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Baker's caught 4 passes for 57 yards in this first quarter alone. White takes it. Gives it to his tailback off the left side. Davis makes a couple miss. He's inside the 5, down around the 1-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, 1st and goal Raiders from the 1. That time a little trap off the left side. We weren't there.
Yeah, they pushed us out of the way pretty good there and able to get, I don't know how many yards. It looks like about 11 yards or so.
He got inside to the 1.
They're definitely knocking on the door.
It's 4:12 left in the quarter. 1st and goal from the 1 for the Raiders. White out of the shotgun, takes it, gives it into the end zone. It's 7-6 with the point after upcoming. Whoops, somebody wound up on the ground. Flags again. Wow.
Guys, we got to find a way. We got to keep our composure.
And another flag, I think Randall just said something to the official.
I mean, this is a messy start.
I think the Randall quarterback, the referee, just took his cap off and threw it up in the air, unless he was just trying to cool his head off. I think there was a 4th flag again on this play. So little tempers a little bit.
It's good to see the Whitefaces coming out with some emotion and wanting to play hard, but at the same time, we have to keep our cool here.
That was Dylan Ray on the touchdown, the sophomore. So it's 7-6, but let's see what all this is about. Dead ball.
Yeah, offset again.
I'll be darned.
Calling them on both teams. So touchdown counts.
Yeah, he threw his flag and his hat both. The referee did, so I don't know.
I think he called the initial unsportsmanlike on us, and then as their quarterback was walking off, he must have said something because
ref's going to walk over to the Randall side to say something. The point after about to come now. 4:04 left in the quarter. The Raiders are within a point, and they'll try to make it a 7-all game. Here's the snap. The kick is down and up. It's far enough. It's good. We're tied at 7. We're back in 1 minute.
First Financial Bank wonders, how does your credit card treat you?
Well, their bill is always on time. Does that count?
You should visit First Financial. We have a variety of credit card options. Once approved, you'll get rewards just for using them.
Rewards?
Yes, like cash back, gift cards, travel, and more.
I could get used to treatment like that.
First Financial Bank. You first. The creditor and issuer of these cards is Alon Financial Services. See ffin.com for details. Cash back redeemable as a cash deposit to your First Financial checking or savings account or as a statement credit.
Hereford ISD. We are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Hereford ISD encompasses over 900 square miles. We educate approximately 4,000 students each year and employ approximately 650 employees. Hereford ISD buses over 700 students to and from school each day. We provide 14 bus routes and drive over 1,100 miles per day. We choose to make a difference in the lives of all of our children. Go Herd!
All right, 7 game back here at Whiteface Field. The ref has gone over to talk to the Randall coaches. Now he's over talking to Coach Nairn. Again, we've had more flags in this first quarter than we've had in a while as far as unsportsmanlike or personal fouls or that sort of thing. And
he's probably just trying to put an end to it before it really gets out of hand. He needs to.
That he does. 4:04 left in the quarter. The Raiders have tied it up on a 1-yard run. That drive coming 67 yards for Randall. And the Whiteface is about to get the ball back as the Raiders are ready to kick it away. Back to kick for Randall is Amel Hadzibak. Kick is high. I mean, really high and deep, and hits and goes into the end zone.
That is a boot into the wind.
It was into the north wind. He kicked it just above the light stand.
Yeah, it was huge.
Big kick. Whitefaces will start from the 25 now. Our second possession of the night. If you tuned in late, we scored on a 68-yard pass from Caleb Ramirez to Nick Torres. First time we had the ball. Let's see what we can do here. Raiders defensively, they get good size, and again, they're a very good defensive team. Aiden Drupp in the middle at the nose tackle position. Hereford's in the shotgun, and we're in tight formation here on first down. Caleb looks over the defense.
Now you can't do that.
Randall reached across and touched the Whiteface player, shoved him, and that'll be 5 yards against Randall. I mean, we didn't move.
Yeah.
The Raiders, that was the Raiders' Traven McNary, and he just reached across and pushed our guy.
Yeah.
And
you see that from time to time in the interior line, but you don't see it out on the corner very often.
And generally it's because somebody's moved, not because you're so it's 1st and 5. Caleb going to run a reverse here to Alvarez. He's to the 35. He's to the 40, 45, and Eric has run out of bounds.
Face mask.
And there's
they got
another
face
15
mask.
yards added onto that. So the Whitefaces with a big gainer there from the 25 to the Randall 45, I think, and then 15 more from that point.
Yeah,
41.
Just hit him with the misdirection reverse. Alvarez coming around the edge, and he's a kid that he's a lot like Baker for them. We just got to find a way to get him the ball because he's electric when he has it.
Penalty is going to come, I think, from the 40-yard line of Randall, so that'll be 15. That'll move it down to the 25.
I'm just glad they saw that. Because if I saw that from up here.
You've got a great eye.
I do.
There's no question about it. I think it's foolish to have officials here when you and I could call this
right
thing
here.
from right
Just
here.
let me know what you need.
I can help out periodically. 1st and 10 from the Raiders' 25-yard line. 3:54 left in the first quarter. 4-man front for the Raiders. Little draw back inside to Salazar. He goes to the left. They catch him from the backside and rank him out of bounds. Down around the 24, maybe he got a yard.
About a yard.
Second down and 1.
Tried to get outside, and he kind of they really did a good job stringing that out.
Yep, they did. Tony's a very patient runner. He's the Whiteface's leading rusher on the season over.
He was very patient there.
He was. 600 yards rushing for the junior. 3:47 left in the quarter. The Whitefaces have Torres, who scored the touchdown, and Salazar out here to the right. Hayden Gonzalez is the tight end. We've got 2 running backs, and now we bring Salazar out here and set him out on the right as well. Back to throw is Ramirez. He looks. He fires. He's got a man there, and it's just over the outstretched. I don't know if he was throwing.
Yeah, I think that safety jumped up and went off his fingertips, but he had Alvarez on the poster out. Is where I thought he was initially going.
I did too, but he had Torres behind him, but we missed. So it's 3rd down and 3rd and 10.
That kid can throw the ball, though.
Got a flag here. No flag. I thought the ref, he walked this way and looked up to the press box to see if George Oakes was awake, and he was. 3:42 left in the quarter, 3rd and 10, Hereford. It's a 7-7 ball game. We're in the first period here at Whiteface Field. Again, the regular season finale for Randall. Wide side right now for Caleb. Freshman goes back. They bring the blitz. He throws it underneath. Complete. Zevin Gonzalez has a first down inside the 15. Great job by Caleb Ramirez. I'm telling you, 8 of them were coming at him.
Yeah.
And he just steps up and throws it
right.
Yeah,
set up that tunnel screen, and obviously you want to let that defensive line kind of pat and let them loose. And I think our offensive line let them loose a little earlier than Ramirez would have. But he stayed in there and made a great throw and a big first down.
1st and 10 from the 13 of the Raiders. 4 wideouts here on the first down play for Caleb. Again, the Whiteface offensive unit moving the ball smartly here early on. Aiden Villalobos out over the ball. Bring a man in motion. That's Torres. Now he comes to the inside. Back to throw is Ramirez. Here comes pressure. He steps up. He is hit, and then he's still on his feet, but he goes down back at the 25. That time, no play, Caleb to go. The big defender who came knifing through was Mason Brown.
Mason Brown coming from, I believe, his middle linebacker spot on a blitz there, or some kind of stunt, because it was a delayed rush, but there was nobody home to block him.
2nd down and 18. The loss is back to the 21-yard line. 2:41 left in the quarter. Again, a 7-7 ball game. Hereford overloads. We've got 4 receivers out here. The wide side, the right side of the field. Raiders with 4 down linemen. Caleb swings it out here complete to Alvarez. He gets to the right to the 15 and run out of bounds somewhere down around the 14-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down. And we'll need about 10 for the first down.
Yeah, he got about 10 there. Again, just find a way to get it in his hands. He's good when he has the ball. there wasn't a lot there, but it looks like he gained it exactly 10. So good play.
Yeah, we're down to where they got him spotted now. The down marker was in the wrong place. It is where I initially said, about the 14-yard line. 2:22 left. This is a 3rd and 10 now. The Whitefaces at the 14-yard line of the Raiders. Wide side left. Torres goes in motion that way. Back to throw. Here comes the blitz. We pick him up. He throws underneath. It's complete at the 10, at the 5. Down in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Hereford. The Whitefaces have reclaimed the lead. Nice run by Alvarez after the catch, and the Whitefaces reclaim the lead.
Yeah, just kind of had the entire flow of the play going from right to left, and Alvarez moving the opposite direction on just a short little drag route. And again, get him the ball. He's electric with the ball in his hands, and he shows it there. Huge play.
It was. Great play again. Caleb just moved enough in the backfield to buy himself some time. Here's the point after try. The kick is down and up. It's good. 14-7 Hereford. Back in 1 minute.
For your next Chevy, GMC, or Buick, visit Stevens 5 Star. Here's what David wrote about his experience. This was one, if not the best buying experience I've ever had. It was pleasant and hassle-free. Mr. Ramirez was very helpful, and I'll be back. Visit Stevens5star.com or go in and experience exceptional pricing, value, and service firsthand.
You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
It seems like everyone is looking to save a little money these days. Simple tasks around your home, like lowering the blinds, switching to LED light bulbs, and monitoring the temperature on your thermostat, can rack up big savings on your power bill. We even offer a budget billing plan to help level out your bill throughout the year. Call us at 806-364-1166 for questions or to sign up for budget billing. Jeff Smith Electric Co-op, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
All right, back here at Whiteface Field, 14-7 Hereford, 2:15 left first quarter. Whitefaces with 2 touchdown passes in this quarter, one to Alvarez, one to Torres. And we're ready to kick it away now. Again, from the 40, we'll try that high pooch kick, I think. We do. The Raiders going to field it at the 20-yard line, back up to the 25, running right to the 30, 35, and out, close to the 40. Whitefaces and Raiders kind of gotten a little scum there. The official, boy, they're sprinting every time.
Yeah, you can tell they're definitely trying to clean that stuff up a little bit.
Well, these two teams know each other, and probably,
well, they haven't played each other in a couple years, so they're all excited.
Yep.
And like I said before the game, you have a team that's fighting for their first win versus one that thinks they're going to come in a little cakewalk here. The Whitefaces have proved that they're ready to play, and they're playing hard.
Cisneros here at this rover on the near side for the Whitefaces. Receivers split way out left. 2:07 left in the first quarter. Raiders now with a little give up the middle. Great defense in the middle by the Whitefaces. Not much doing. No gain on the play. Great job by Porter and those guys up front. Boy, he didn't budge an inch. And it is 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he absolutely ran into a wall there. Great job by the defensive line, but there was little exchange seemed kind of awkward. Yeah. I thought they were going to kind of fumble that there for a second. But
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
2nd down 10, Raiders.
Great play by the defense.
1:42 left first quarter. As the Whiteface band plays down below us, there's no Raider band here tonight. They've got 3 receivers to the right. Now, that's the short side of the field. As White calls him down, gives it up the middle, and he's got a little seam. That's the sophomore tailback. Out to about the 43. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Again, Porter was right there for the Whitefaces.
Yeah, and again, that time the snap was high and a little awkward exchange. That's something to keep an eye on moving forward. They may put one on the ground here if they don't clean that up.
I'm okay with that.
I am too.
1:05 left first quarter. 14-7. The good guys lead. The Raiders with the ball at their 43-yard line now. They've got 3 receivers out to the right side. Wide side, though, is the left. They're going to give it. Nope, going to throw the little hitch pass. And
there you go, broke it up.
And the Whitefaces, we had a better chance of catching that than the Raiders. Raiders kind of arguing among themselves. Baker.
Yeah, they tried going back to Baker there, and I guess we finally had enough of it because we were right there with them, and I thought we were going to intercept it and score.
We had a chance. We did. Raiders now to punt it away, or at least send the punting unit out on the field as the Whitefaces will get it back here late first quarter. Alvarez back in single safety.
Stay alert here, boys. Stay alert.
14-7, Hereford leads. Good snap. They are going to kick it. He kicks it away. It's a buzzing high kick, and it's fielded by Alvarez at the 26-yard line. Hereford will set up shop with 44 seconds left in the first quarter, leading 14-7. 2 stops in this quarter.
Yeah, how about that?
That is really some
We've
cool.
come out ready to
We
fight,
really have.
and it shows.
Whiteface is up 14-7. We are here at Whiteface Field again, the regular season finale for the guys in maroon and white. Not a huge turnout, but those who are here have enjoyed a good first quarter for the Whitefaces.
Absolutely.
We are going north to south, but the wind, honestly, looking at the flags, it has diminished.
Down.
Yep,
Yeah,
diminished.
I mean, the
quickly.
flag on the south side is just still as could be.
Ramirez, the quarterback. Suarez is the tailback. Again, we're in the tight formation here on first down from the 27-yard line. Good snap, back to throw. Got time. He's got a man out there, throws it long, and that is Gonzalez at the 40, 35, 7 to 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He'll score.
Absolutely.
Gonzalez from Caleb. 3 touchdown passes for Ramirez in this first quarter. The Whitefaces lead it 20-6 with a point after upcoming.
Tom, another great throw by Caleb, obviously, but the offensive line there was unbelievable. Gave him time to stand back there, really wait for his guy to get open, and just made a great throw and a great catch, but absolutely great blocking up front.
31 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Whitefaces have scored 20 points to lead 20-7. The kick on the point after is up and down. It's far enough. It's good. 21-7, Hereford back in 1 minute.
Whatever your type of home, experience a new level of home comfort with the new Bryant Evolution system. When installed with the Evolution Connects control, this advanced system can communicate with both your indoor and outdoor units for increased comfort and efficiency. Ask your Bryant dealer about an Evolution heating and cooling system today.
Call Bob's Heating and Air at 364-1195, your local factory authorized Bryant dealer.
If you're considering buying a home or have questions regarding a mortgage loan, First National Bank of Hereford can help you. You will be working with Hereford's only locally owned bank. Applying is easy with our online application for your home purchase, refinance, home equity, or home improvement loan. First National Bank of Hereford and Friona Banking Center. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 631622.
31 seconds left first quarter. Hereford kicks it away, leading 21-7. Raiders right up the gut out to the 37-yard line. Nice return. Good field position for Randall as they start from their own 37-yard line. That's where they got it marked. 3 touchdown passes by the Whitefaces' Caleb Ramirez. 1 to Zevin Gonzalez, 1 to Eric Alvarez, 1 to Nick Torres. And just like that, the Whitefaces lead the heavily favored Raiders 21-7.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better start. But the thing is, we got to keep our foot on the gas here, and I guarantee you Randall doesn't like being punched in the mouth the way that this thing started.
Nathan White, the quarterback for the Raiders, gives it to his tailback. He bounces, gets to the outside on the near side, got across the 40 to the 42, about a 5-yard pickup. Good defense by the Whitefaces. That's Lucio, and again, Porter out there.
Braden Escamilla coming up and making a good tackle there, too.
2nd and 5. That'll be the final play of the first quarter unless the Raiders just want to hustle up there and snap it, and I don't think they do. 21-7, the Whitefaces lead. We're back in 1 minute.
Are you tired of arguing with your children about screen time? WTRT and WT Services can help. You can enforce the limits you've set in your home with Experience IQ from WTRT and WT Services. You can schedule when the internet is turned off to make sure bedtime is screen-free. You automate screen time for your children by adding Experience IQ to the WT Smart Home app. Download the app today.
Happy State Bank is more than just a financial institution. We're a mainstay in the lives of the customers we serve and the communities we live in. We put our customers first, making sure each experience at Happy is a great one while taking care of all their banking needs. We pride ourselves on giving back to our local community. We partner with organizations that do the same. Happy State Bank. We're always banking with you in mind. Find out more about joining us at happybank.com. Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Well, back at Whiteface Field, just as I predicted, the Whitefaces lead 21-7 after one quarter, right?
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, I think I thought that. 2nd and 5, Randall, from their 41-yard line as we begin the second period here on a great opening quarter for the Whitefaces. White and the Raiders.
Yep, moved. Back
again, it's 2nd down and 10. The Raiders, they are really kind of out of whack.
Yeah, their record, I don't mean to cut you off. But
yeah, no.
Actually, I did mean to there. But, their record shows that they're obviously a good football team, but they have been out of sync tonight.
Yep. 2nd down and 11 now after the 5-yard walk-off. Again, Baker is the man for them as far as receivers are concerned. And he's out here in the slot on the right side, the wide side of the field. Just underway in the second quarter. Whiteface defenders out there. White, the quarterback for the Raiders. Hereford moves, got back. Raiders swinging out here. We're there, but he makes a man miss at the 40, 45-50, 45-40, and finally run out of bounds around the 40-yard line is the Traven McNary, the senior wide receiver. And it's a big gain for the Raiders all the way down to the Hereford 41-yard line.
Yeah, they just swung it out here to the right, and Duque actually read it really well and thought he was going to hit him for a loss, but their guy made a pretty good move and made Duque miss and was able to pick up quite a bit more.
11:50 left first half. Whiteface is up 21-7, but the Raiders driving at the Hereford 41-yard line. Cindy's getting a workout on the stats
she's busy
tonight. Wide side left, White. Hand off back inside to Davis. Hit from the backside. He slips away. 35. Davis, a great run down to the Hereford 32-yard line. He's short of the first down. Boy, we had him.
Yeah, we're there.
Right on the line of scrimmage. We just didn't get him to the ground. Riley Davis, the senior running back. He's the larger of the two running backs, but he's not very big. Probably 160 pounds, maybe.
They're running a lot of that read option, Tom.
Yeah.
And we better keep an eye on that quarterback because I'm afraid he's about to pull it and go.
Bryce Melton, one of the offensive linemen up front for the Raiders. Wide side right on 2nd and 1. Clock running in the first half. Here's the give off the right side. Big hole. He's to the 25, 20, 15, 10. That's Davis run out of bounds inside the 5-yard line at the 4. We finally got him out, JP, I'm sorry, and a couple of the secondary performers for the Whitefaces. Duque, one of those. But we were late getting there. And the Raiders have it 1st and goal.
They did a good job sealing everybody up front off, and before you know it, he has the edge, and there's nothing but defensive backs chasing him down.
Noah Zamora, the sophomore, one of those in on the tackle, played in the secondary here for the Whitefaces. 11:04 in the half. The Raiders down 21-7, but just 4 steps away from cutting into the lead. Out of the pistol formation, there's movement. See a flag. The Whitefaces stuff it. Wow. That's Zevin Gonzalez, Lucio, and Solorzano. The loss is back to the 7.
Yeah, absolutely great play by the defense coming through and knocking him down for a big loss. I'll tell you what, number 35 for them got tackled, and he was upset.
They spot him actually back at the 6, so it's 2nd and goal at the 6. Early second quarter, the Raiders down by 14, but just 6 steps away from the end zone. They're back in the pistol formation. Again, White has it, gives it to the little tailback. He hits up inside. Good defense by the Whitefaces. Maybe the 4-yard line. Going to be 3rd down and goal. As the Whitefaces, that's J.P. Hernandez again and Camacho here on the near side. 3rd down and goal from the 4.
Yeah, our guys, I don't know how this thing's going to turn out tonight, but I can guarantee you Randall's going to be feeling it tomorrow because our boys are playing physical and they're playing hard. And
they are. This is the hardest I've seen us play, quite honestly.
You can tell these boys want to win tonight.
21-7, Hereford on top, 9:56 left. 3rd and 4, 3rd and goal from the Hereford 4-yard line. Wide side left.
They moved.
Going to throw it. Got a man open. Doesn't see him. Throws it in the end zone anyway, and it is caught for a touchdown. They had two guys wide open. He didn't see the first guy, but he did see his teammate Gilbert Mason. Mason, the tight end, makes the catch.
Yeah, there's a flag down here.
Yep,
yeah,
ineligible downfield, no TD. Take the penalty and bring it back. The Raiders, he held the ball a good while.
Yeah, that thing, it was out of sync. And he had a lot of time, and I'm glad the refs caught that.
It's easy for me up here, but he had a guy just kind of, wide open out on the left flank, and he waited and threw the tight end, and I guess in the wait, the offensive lineman wandered downfield, so now it's 3rd down and goal back at the 9. Still 21-7 Hereford. Raiders with the football. Wide side
play
left.
Here.
4 wideouts in this 3rd down formation. Straight back to throw. Here comes the blitz. Throws it underneath the Baker. Baker is hit. Gets away. Baker to the 5. Baker will score.
He's short.
Nope, he's short by a yard. We had him back at the 10. Baker made a great effort, and now it's 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown saving tackle over there by Alvarez, I think it was.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, we really have. Baker's a good player, but we had him back here.
And we played it perfect, too.
We did.
He's a great player, but
if it'd been 2 hands above the waist, we had him.
We did have him there.
4th and goal from the 1. The Raiders obviously will go here. 9:33 in the first half remaining. The Raiders down by 14. Let's see if we can just come up with a miracle stop right here. White out of the shotgun. Time called by the Whitefaces. Hereford wants to talk it over. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back at Whiteface Field in 1/2 minutes.
When life's unexpected moments happen, you can rest easy knowing Prairie Insurance is on your side. Prairie Insurance will listen to you and help tailor a policy to meet your needs. They offer multiple insurance products, including home, auto, business, and farm insurance, with the knowledge to make sure you're covered. Give them a call at 363-6489 or stop by their office at 213 West Park Avenue. When you're ready to have peace of mind regarding the things that matter most, call Prairie Insurance at 363-6489 or stop by 213 West Park Avenue, and they'll make sure you're covered.
All righty, Tom and Chris and Cindy back here at Whiteface Field. 21-7, Hereford leads in a surprising score here early second quarter, but the Raiders are 1 yard away from the end zone. 4th down upcoming. Camacho and Lucio and Torres, and the Whitefaces have Noah Zamora out there. They've got the freshman Elijah Cisneros in on defense as well. The Raiders are in the shotgun.
How about a bad snap here?
Yep, we could use anything here. They've got just the lone tailback back there, and he gets it, and he runs off the left side, and he got in. Touchdown Raiders as they just ran power off the left side, gave it to Davis, and Riley barreled his way into the end zone, and it's 21-13 with a point after upcoming.
Yeah, like you said, going off the left side, they got just enough of a push. The Whitefaces didn't play it bad, just they didn't have far to go, unfortunately.
Raiders will try to make it 21-14 as the kick from north to south. Again, they have the benefit of the breeze, but the breeze is pretty well gone here tonight. Kick is down and up. It's far enough. It's true. It's a 7-point ball game. Back with Randall's kickoff in 1 minute.
Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home is proud that we are now Hereford's only family and locally owned funeral home serving Deaf Smith County. We strive to serve the community of Hereford with honesty, integrity, and compassion to each and every family we serve. When families have to go through that difficult time, allow your only locally owned funeral home to meet those needs. The last thing you want is having to deal with corporate mentality during that time of grief. So remember, Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, Hereford's only family and locally owned funeral home, our family serving your family.
Herd athletes work tirelessly on the fundamentals of their particular sport while learning to work in a team concept. It's not much different at Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union. Our employees have a dedication to serve our members daily with the fundamentals of good business. Being friendly and helping give you peace of mind and knowing that when you need banking assistance, you can get it from our knowledgeable staff. Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, working as a team since 1936 with our members. Go Herd.
Back at Whiteface Field, 21-14, Hereford leads as the Raiders get ready to kick it away. He kicks it high and deep, and it'll go about 5 yards into the end zone on the fly. He can't kick.
That almost went out the back of the end zone.
It did. Amel.
Yeah, I'm going to let you handle that one.
Hadzi Sabik. That's what we're going with. I'm
There you
sure
go.
that's not close, but that's what we're calling it. He is a great kicker. However you pronounce his name. 21-14. The Whitefaces up by 7. 9:31 left in the first half. Here they come back out with Salazar as the running back. Torres and Alvarez go out to the right side for the Whitefaces. Costa's the blocking back here on the near side. First down play now. Going to give it to, going to pitch it out here complete to Torres on the right side. And Nick doesn't get much.
Call
a flag,
us for a hold, too,
I think
I'm
a
afraid.
holding, yep. I'm afraid on the block we didn't do much blocking. We did more holding than blocking. And actually, I think the pass was complete to Torres and might have been Abel who was out there with who drew the flag. That'll make it 1st and 20. If that's the case, it is the case. Ran a little slip screen, tried to catch him off guard, but didn't do anything there. Only made a couple, but they take the penalty to make it 1st and 20 back to the 15. 9:24 left in the half. Whiteface is up 21-17. Ramirez, the quarterback, wide side left. Now he's got receivers split each way. Now they bring the ball back over wide side right. Okay.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I guess we started on this hash mark, so they moved it back over here.
Yeah, that makes sense. We were over here.
First down and 20 now as Caleb looks over the defense. Takes the snap. He's going to throw, but got time. Now it breaks down. He's sacked back inside the 10. Around the 7. He had a lot of time, but he had nobody to throw it to.
Great coverage down the field
by
the Raiders, and there's nobody able to break free.
We were trying to get it to Acosta, I think, out of the backfield here, coming down the left side, and that's second down now to Country Mile. We're back at the 10-yard line. We need to gain the 35, so you can do the math there. That appears to be 25 yards needed on second down.
Yeah, and we got big Mauricio, 79, coming off there. I hope he's okay.
Whiteface is in the shotgun. Caleb inside the 5. Brings Torres in motion. Goes to the short side. Rolls right. Runs a little trap back inside. That's Tony. And Tony gets across the 10. Maybe the 13-yard line. Not much doing there. Maybe 3 yards. Tried to trick them. It'll be third down, and we still need about 22 for the first down.
Yeah, we got our hands full here.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything foolish down here, and yet 8:04 left in the half. We're up 21-14. This is a game that looks like you need to score every time you have it.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting here. You know, you got a freshman quarterback back there. A lot of coaches would kind of take it easy here and be conservative, but that's not your normal freshman quarterback back there
No, it's
either,
not.
So.
4 wideouts here on third down in the 22. Caleb looks over the defense now, takes the snap, back to throw. Here comes the rush. He's got time. He's got no one. Now he pulls up, throws it long out here, trying to get it to. What a catch
and
by
throw!
Gonzalez.
Oh my goodness!
What a throw! The throw was about 5 yards into the wind, and Gonzalez Hayden made a great catch. First down, Hereford, just what you expected, right?
Wow! I don't even know what to say. I will say this. At this level of football, you will struggle to ever find a better throw and catch
absolutely.
than that. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
47 yards on the play. It was third down
Flushed
and 22.
out to his left as well. Just such a hard throw.
First and 10 from the Randall 41. 7:15 left till the half. Caleb throws it underneath here to Alvarez. He gets a block. He's to the
There's
35.
another hold. Come on, guys.
The Whitefaces. On the slip screen, that's 2 holding. We've run that twice in this series. It got us in the hole we got out of, but now we're back in another hole with first down and 20.
Yeah, and I think that one there was on Hayden Gonzalez out here, and he had it blocked well. Just kind of had his hands a little too far, too spread out and outside the shoulders, and they're going to call that every time, unfortunately.
So the Whitefaces have it first and 20 now, back at their 49. Need to gain 31 of Randall. 7:07 till the half. As the Whiteface offensive unit, give those guys some credit. The offensive line, they've really done a great job.
They have been good.
Isaiah Martinez, one of those up there on the front for the Whitefaces. First and 20 now, back at our 49. Caleb takes it, fakes it, rolls right, wants to throw it, looking. He's got nobody, throws it underneath, and it's incomplete. Really trying to get right. We had a couple out on the route.
Yeah.
They had us covered.
I think it was some kind of miscommunication there because I thought he was looking for Alvarez, but Alvarez was almost blocking downfield. So something miscommunicated there, and we got to get that figured out.
2nd and 20. We've got 2 running backs, Suarez, and now Suarez comes out. Whitefaces have Torres and Zevin Gonzalez and Eric Alvarez. And who's the other wideout? We've got 4 wideouts anyway on 2nd and 20. 6:52 till the half. We're up by 7. Caleb fakes the draw out here, complete to Zevin. Zevin can't. Oh, my goodness. I thought he lost the football. Someone lost some gear, a hand warmer, and we gained 1 on the play. But we tried to, again, trick them with a little quick screen, and Randall wasn't tricked. Don't know if we can get 20 yards down the field here on 3rd down or not. 6:52 left in the half. I
feel like we said that about 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
We went 47.
We will see. 4 wideouts, wide side right. Randall with 3 down linemen here. Let's see if they bring some pressure. Caleb's alone in the backfield. They bring 3. Uh-oh. He's in trouble, but he spins out of there. He's got time. He's going to run it. Nope, throws it at the last minute. Complete to Zevin Gonzalez down to the 35. Gosh, I thought he'd taken off, and he made a great throw. It's 4th down. We'll go for it here. I think 4th down, about 4.
Yeah, great play by Ramirez there. We kind of got beat here on the left end, and he spins out of pressure and rolling to his left and throws a strike. Not an easy throw.
4th and 4. We go quick now. Wide side right here from the 35-yard line of the Raiders. Caleb looks to the near side to get the play from the Whiteface coaches. Halfway through the second quarter, Hereford up 21-14. Raiders about 30-point favorites here tonight over the Whitefaces. In motion goes Torres now to the wide side of the field. We got to snap it pretty quick here. He does. Back to throw. Steps up. Going to throw. Long. Got a man out there. Complete.
Touchdown.
Hereford. On 4th and 5, he hits Zevin Gonzalez for his 2nd TD of the night. Whitefaces up by 14 once again. What a throw and catch. My goodness. Wow.
I don't know what to say.
There's not much to say.
This kid is unbelievable.
That is 4 touchdown passes.
And they're not just...
And they're not easy throws.
Yeah, they're not easy throws.
That was 4th and 5, and he threw about a 45-yard pass right on the money.
Moving to his left.
27-14, Hereford, 5:44 left in the half. 182 yards passing in the first half so far. Oh, excuse me. The kick is down and up, 28-14 Hereford. We're back in 1 minute.
Since 1901, the Hereford brand has been keeping readers informed and entertained with all things Hereford. A weekly historical column, detailed recaps of city and county government meetings, and photos of your favorite herd athlete or youngster fishing in the pond. Things have changed some since the early days, like being able to get the paper sent straight to your email. But some things have stayed the same, like providing local content you need to read. The Hereford brand, back in downtown Hereford across from the courthouse.
Oh, there's nothing like the sound of a new baby calf or the smell of fresh rain on a cotton crop. My friends at Capital Farm Credit share this excitement with agricultural and livestock producers. We want to be your lending partner. Whether you require operating funds for next year's crop or need to buy hay for your cattle, we have a loan that's right for you. Let us finance your operation. CapitalFarmCredit.com.
All right, 28-14 Hereford, 5:44 left till the half. Chavez ready to kick it again. This time bounces it along the ground. The Raiders field it at the 35. And then I think he signaled fair catch, but the ball was bouncing, and he stopped momentarily in any event.
I'm not sure I've ever seen the strategy of fielding a kick and then just standing there.
I think he signaled fair catch.
He did. That should be 15 or
it should be a
5-yard
penalty. Yeah. But in any event, it's Randall's ball at their 35-yard line. The Whitefaces are leading 28-14, 4 touchdown passes, 180 yards receiving for Zevin Gonzalez in this first half. Over 260, 70 yards total passing for the Whitefaces. Wide side left. Raiders with the ball down by 14. Give it to, nope, going to throw it out here to the near side to Baker. Baker makes a man miss, and he's at midfield, and Baker's down to the Hereford 46. I'm telling you, he is. The first guy is not going to get him.
No, he's slick for sure.
Just a little hitch pass out here.
Yeah, that's what there's not much to what they're doing.
No.
They're just throwing it to him, and he's
makes a
good.
man miss.
He's good.
From the Hereford 46 now, Baker's caught 83 yards for the passes. I think 7. 6, Cindy said. 6 for 87. Wide side left for the Raiders. First down. Nope, going to throw again. Here comes the blitz. We got him, and that's Martinez with the sack. Great job by Zariah Martinez, the sophomore linebacker, and it's a loss of 7. It'll be second down and 17.
Yeah, Coach Davis dialing up some pressure there, and Martinez coming off the edge, and good coverage downfield too, because you could tell he wanted to get rid of it quick, but there was just nowhere to go.
Second and 17. Clock running here. 4:50 left in the first half of play. The Whitefaces lead the Raiders by a 28-14 score. Baker goes to the left side of the formation now, as the Raiders have 3 receivers over there on that side.
And 1 defender right now.
Whitefaces kind of rotate over. Here we go. Now we're there. Here's the fake. They throw it again to Baker. Baker's got it at the 45 of Hereford. Then he's driven back. Good defense by the Whitefaces. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. And that was out of the secondary. That was Duque, among others. Duque kind of holding his left arm.
Yeah, I noticed he came off the field earlier holding his arm, and he's got something wrapped around it. So
3rd down and 10 now.
He didn't hold back there on that hit.
No, he did not. 3rd and 10 for the Raiders from the Hereford 46. 4 minutes left in the first half of play. Whiteface defensive unit has
defense.
Really been splendid here tonight. Let's see if they can do it again. Raiders with the wide side right. Baker's the widest out here. They're going to throw, obviously. Oh, we break free, and there's a hold against Randall. The pass is incomplete.
Decline it.
Raiders will have it 4th and 10 from the 46. That was Acosta who came up the middle, and they just tackled him to keep him from getting to White.
Decline it.
It'll bring up a 4th and 10. The Whitefaces, I would think, we will decline it. So the Raiders either go for it here on 4th and 10 or punt it back to the Whitefaces down by 14. Here comes, nope.
It looks like
they haven't sent their punting unit out there yet.
I think they're going to run some clock, and
well, it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah,
now.
You're right.
Raiders now a couple. They're sending their punting unit out. 4th and 10 from the Hereford 46 now. Again,
and we stay in our defense here.
We stay right here with them. Whiteface is a little confused. Now the Raiders have receivers out here to the right side on 4th and 10. We've got them covered here. Here's the snap. He's going to punt it, and it's a little pooch kick, and it's going to be hit at the 15. Picked up on one hop by the Whitefaces there by, oh my goodness, there's a hit on the ground. Wow. Golly bum. Raiders with a hit on Alvarez. He laid on the ground
for a while.
Yeah, at the 17-yard line. The Raider comes in head first. Spears him on the ground.
And Alvarez talking to the official, asking, hey, what's going on?
I don't know. I don't know if there was a – nope, there's no flag. Wow. If we're going to make the game safe, as they talk, one good thing would be don't let you get speared on the ground.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Hereford from their 17, leading 28-14.
Hats off to this defense. That's a huge stop, giving our boys the ball back here.
3:42 left in the half. Caleb in the gun, first down play. Nope, going to throw it out here, complete. Oh, they play it, but
he broke it.
25 out and fumbled out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. Torres caught it, and he fumbled it out of bounds up around the 30, so it'll be a Whiteface first down. Well, let's see where they spot him, actually. I think they're going to mark him where the fumble took place.
Yeah, he still got the first down.
Now they've already moved the chains, though it's a first down, but I don't think it would have been a first down had they not.
They're taking the chains back.
They're going back, so it'll be 2nd down and 1 or 2 for the Whitefaces. He fumbled the ball out about I thought around, I don't know.
They are giving him the first
Alvarez.
Down. Yep, he just signaled first
down.
It's
a first down. Okay, first down Hereford. Well, Sidney, where did we start on that play? No, what was the line of scrimmage? Okay.
And we're 26 now.
Okay. So. It's a Whiteface first down. 3:36 left in the half. The fumble was out of bounds. There wasn't any issue there, but they moved it back to where he fumbled, and then they moved the chains in the meantime. So in any event, Hereford will take it first down right there. Back to throw again. Looking. He's got all day. Throws it out there, and a great shoestring catch. Did he?
They say it bounced in.
A great attempt over there by Alvarez. That time, Caleb was a little short with it. Eric came back.
There's a flag over there too, Tom.
Okay, flag on the line of scrimmage.
It's offsides, I believe.
Let's see what the call is. That was a first down play for the Whitefaces. 3 minutes, 31 seconds left till the half. Offside against Randall's the call. So the Whitefaces have it 1st and 5 from their 31-yard line. 3:31 left in the half, leading by 14 points.
You know, something that us being on radio and a lot of people maybe not watching, it's hard to describe how gutsy Ramirez is in the pocket. I mean, he stays in there until the absolute last second and just throws great balls. He's a tough kid. Fun to watch.
1st and 5. We'll have those stats at halftime. Run will draw back inside, out to the 35-40, 45-50, cuts back at the 40, and finally they get Suarez down at the 31, but a gaping hole on the left side. Tommy full bore, finally tackled, I should say, by Baker. But it's a Whiteface first down with 3:22 left in the half.
And hats off to Marcos Acosta there. He absolutely pancaked a defender coming around that would have made the tackle and really sprung him free.
Big gainer there, biggest run of the night for the Whitefaces. 39 yards for Tommy Suarez. 1st and 10 from the 31. Here's Alvarez on the little pitch inside the pass. Actually, he's to the 25 and still on his feet as the pile moves forward down around the 23. He'll be a yard or so short. Well, I don't know. They're still pushing and shoving. He's 2 yards short. It's 2nd down and 2. The clock running at 2:54. Plenty of time. We don't need to be in a hurry here, quite honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer not be.
Yep.
I don't want them to get the ball back.
Whiteface's offensive line up front, those guys have done. Lopez and Dayton Delosier, center for the Whitefaces, the junior Adon Villalobos. Over on the right side, Whitefaces have Isaiah Martinez. And they are just moving the football up and down the field. Outside of Isaiah is the sophomore Jonathan Cantu. 2:22 left till the half. 2nd down and 1 for the Whitefaces from the Randall 22. Whitefaces had 2 guys moving. They're going to let the play stand.
Shift.
Yeah, he threw the flag. I thought he blew the whistle.
Interference. They're late.
Well, let's see what we got. I thought I thought he blew the whistle. Blew the play dead up here. Now the officials are going to have a conference about all this and see if it wasn't dead, then we're going to wind up with offsetting penalties. We've got, I'll tell you, the Raiders are kind of a illegal shift against Hereford, holding against Randall, so it's now 2nd down and 1. We'll just play it all over again. The Raiders, I mean, their secondary has got to be just shell-shocked here, right?
I think everybody on that sideline is.
2:13 left in the half. That stopped the clock with the incomplete pass. 2nd down and 1. Back to the 22 we go. The Whitefaces out of the gun. Caleb looks over the defense. He's got 2 to the right. Long count. Takes the snap. Hands off back inside. Got a daylight to the 20, to the 15. And drugged down around the 10-yard line. A great run.
No, don't.
And a flag at the end. Whiteface is going to get a flag, I think, for a late hit down at the 11-yard line. We were fixing to have 1st and 10. Suarez on the carry again. Let's see what the flag is about.
Yeah, the line. We had a lineman come in and won a layup block there, and he did. But unfortunately, the play had already ended. You got to like a guy playing hard, but you got to be smart there.
Yep,
So the first down still stands, but still
move it back to the 26-yard line.
We're going the wrong way.
But it is 1st down for the Whitefaces from the 26. 2:06 left in the half. Hereford up 28-14 at the 26-yard line of the Raiders. 1st and 10. Again, Whiteface offensive unit, and particularly the throwing game, has been phenomenal. And now we've thrown it enough that the running game has found some success.
It's opened up.
1st and 10 from the 21-yard line now. Caleb looks over the defense. Takes the snap. Straight back. Here comes the rush. Throws the screen, and it's off the fingertips. 2nd down and 10. Tried to get it to Acosta. Raiders linebacker came a little sooner than we would have liked.
Yeah, you obviously kind of want to let those guys loose on the screen there, but that was a track meet straight to Ramirez there, and he wasn't able to do much.
2nd and 10, clock stopped at 1:51 remaining in the first half. Alvarez to the right, Torres to the left. Whitefaces going south to north here in the second quarter. It'll be Hereford's option, by the way, at the half, so keep that in mind. Here's the trap back inside. Got a little running room to the 25, and then down around the 22. Wrapped up there. It'll be 2nd down now for the Whitefaces. About a 3 or 4 yard gain. That was Ramirez on the carry. 1:34 till the half. 3rd down and 7. Suarez, I'm sorry. Raiders trying to sub in some big old defenders out there. I'm sure they're getting a little bit weary here. 1:20 left till the half. 3rd down and 8 now. The Whitefaces at the Raiders' 23-yard line. Again, using all the clock we can. 2 running backs in this formation. Wide side right. Caleb runs the draw back inside to Suarez again. He's inside the 20, down around the 19. And it'll bring up 4th down and 3 with 54 seconds and the clock running here in the first half.
Yeah, that call there makes me think that Coach Nairn had 2 plays in mind all along.
Absolutely.
Brings up a short 4th and 3.
But now the clock is, we're down to 39 seconds.
You definitely got to pay attention to.
Whitefaces here.
And running.
Clock is at 34 seconds. We have 2 timeouts left, but gosh, we've got to hurry here because if we just make the first down, then we're running out of time here.
There's a timeout.
Okay, we let it run down to 25 seconds, and we take a timeout, and we'll keep it here this time because the Whitefaces and Raiders have a big play coming up here on 4th and 3. We're up 28-14. There's 25 ticks left in the first half. The Whitefaces have shocked the world here in this first half. That's it.
To say the least. They have come out and...
the universe. We've shocked the universe.
Absolutely. To the millions and millions listening at home. No, in all seriousness, they have come out and they have punched Randall square in the mouth, and you could tell that Randall was not expecting this. And for once, I can honestly say I think I was right. The Whitefaces have come out and they are playing hard, and they obviously do not care what the records are here tonight.
Whitefaces now with a 4th and 3. We've converted on these twice tonight. Ramirez passes both times. And Caleb back out now as the offensive unit, offensive line back out on the field. We've got, Zevin out to the left and 2 receivers out to the right. We need 3 yards here for the first down. Long count. Snaps low, but he's got it. Here comes the blitz. We throw the screen. It's complete. That is great tackle in the open field. We got it to Hayden Gonzalez. He is tackled at the 20. And for the Raiders, a huge stand right there. 18 seconds left in the half. We still lead by 14, but that was a big play. If we go in there and score, I think.
Especially with getting the ball again in the second half.
Right.
That was Ethan Mendoza for Randall coming up. And
he made a great play.
The screen set up perfectly, and unfortunately for the Whitefaces, Ethan Mendoza had different plans, and he busted it up.
We are deep. We're 30 yards deep. Randall with 18 seconds left. I wouldn't be surprised they don't run a draw right here. We'll see. They run a draw right here. He's got a big hole right up the gut. That is
tackle, boys.
Out to the 41-yard line.
Clock
never started. My goodness.
And now it's stopped.
1 second ran off the clock there.
Come on, guys.
Oh, come on. We got to do something. The clock we should have lost at least 6 or 7 seconds. The officials look at one another. The line judge here, they can reset the clock if they have a time. Randall called time. Let's see if the officials are going to change the clock. That play took 1 second. And, my goodness, they're out to the 41-yard line. Our coaches, Coach Nairn's out to talk to the ref about the fact that only 1 second ran off the clock. The officials have some idea, but Coach Nairn not happy at all, and I don't blame him. 1 second on that play, a play that probably took 7, 8 seconds, should have, off the clock. That's a huge break for Randall. 28-14 Hereford. The Raiders now. Whitefaces, we're deep, and I get it, but, boy, we need to be real careful here. We don't just let them get out in the open field and have a way to split the secondary. 17 seconds left in the half. Wow. They run it again, and he's hit, but he breaks free to the 50 and to the 45-40. Down the right sideline to the 25, out of bounds around the 18-yard line, and we're down to 7 seconds. And I'll tell you, if the clock had run on the first play, that would have been the end of the half.
Yep.
Wow, what a turn of events. Randall with 2 running plays, down to the Hereford 16 now. I don't know, I guess they can run another play, but it'll be real close if, in fact, they can get a play off and then still have time if they don't get into the end zone. 28-14 Hereford. 7 seconds left till halftime. And the Whitefaces trying to keep this thing. He's going to throw it. Back to throw. Throws over the middle. Got a man there. Dives. Incomplete. 2 seconds left in the half. Incomplete pass. A great attempt in the end zone. White made an excellent throw under pressure. It is now second down, but with 2 seconds left, the Raiders send the field goal unit out. Man alive, if we give up 3 here, of course we almost gave up 7.
End up in the half.
They've run at least, now they'll run the second extra play here at halftime because of the clock not starting. Raiders now to attempt a field goal. It's a 33-yard field goal from the near hash mark. Again, we've talked about the kicker and what a leg he has.
The distance will not be an issue here.
No wind here really to help or hurt. Snap's good. Kick is down and up. It is far enough. It is good. And the Raiders get 3 points, 28-17. Randall down by 11 at the half. So, whoa, what a tough ending to that half for the Whitefaces. And the Raiders trail by 11 as they go to the locker room here at Whiteface Field.
Yeah, that's obviously a great first half for the Whitefaces, but a very tough way to end it there. You have a chance to go in and really be up 35-14 at half. Instead, they make one great play, and then, I mean, we got too soft on defense there. And I understand not wanting to give up a big play, but we got to find a way to tackle better going into the second half because they hit us for a couple big runs, and all of a sudden this game's a lot closer than it really could have been going in.
Hereford up by 11 at the intermission, 28-17. We'll take a break for 2 minutes. Be back and hear from the Mighty Maroon Band in 2 minutes' time.
Start here, AC. Go anywhere. Amarillo College is the place to prepare. AC.
I wanted to be in.
Mighty Maroon Band. The band is under the third direction of drum majors, senior drum majors, Andy Van Nockrigan, junior drum majors, Jacob Lasano and Anika Medina. Tonight the band will perform the 2022 concert show entitled Mirage. The show arranged by Scott Ward is inspired by Das Bacchanales by Camille Saint-Saëns. Arabian dances by Brian Brayman, and Magic Carpet Ride by Shaw Ward. The band will conclude with the Hereford Pipe Song. Thank you indeed.
Those numbers again, Cindy, as well as the individual numbers. We'll look at those one more time. Okay, she's making an adjustment here on one side.
Cindy, I hope you brought enough paper.
Yeah, she's got rider's cramp already. But let me just give you this. Suarez has rushed 5 times for 60 yards, a couple for 6 yards for Salazar, one rush for 30 yards. You know, the little reverse we ran to Alvarez. And then Caleb's been sacked a couple of times. Receiving-wise, now, Nick Torres caught the first touchdown pass on our first series on 3rd down, a 68-yard strike. Then Zevin Gonzalez has caught 6 for 82 yards. Alvarez has caught 4 for 45 yards. And the Whitefaces, 1 catch for Hayden Gonzalez there on that last series where we got tackled short of the first down. But the touchdown passes have been 68 yards, 14 yards pass in the second quarter by the Whitefaces. Then another 74-yard pass. This one came at 31 seconds of the final quarter. That was to first quarter. That was to Zevin Gonzalez. And then the last one was a 35-yard pass, and that came at the 5:44 mark of the first half of the Whitefaces. So, 12 out of 17 for 295 yards, touchdowns to Alvarez, Zevin twice, and Torres for the Whitefaces. The offense lit it up.
Yeah, you can't say enough about the offense. And you know, as good as the offense has been, the defense has been pretty good.
They really have. They played well.
You know, obviously we'd like to have that last series back, and like I said before right after the buzzer, we kind of get into that soft prevent.
Yep.
They hit us for a couple big runs and ended up costing us a field goal there. But before that, you know, and the funny thing about it is, you know, in my opinion, where these Whitefaces have struggled the most this year would be on the offensive and defensive line, and both those lines have been really good tonight.
Yeah.
And that's really where it all starts.
I think we've talked about this a little bit about Caleb's. Obviously, his ability to throw the football is nothing short of spectacular, but Chris mentioned this a couple of times. His movement in the backfield, just to give himself a little more time, it certainly makes a huge difference, and it helps the offensive linemen out. They don't have to just
They don't have to be
block.
perfect,
Yep.
right? And the thing is, I mean, there's a lot of senior quarterbacks out there.
Oh, sure.
That you don't see.
Sure.
Have the guts to stay in there in the it's almost like he has eyes in the back of his head. He's just the pocket presence and the feel for the rush, the way he moves around, and It's hard to explain if you're not here seeing it. But if you were here seeing it, you would know exactly what we're talking about.
Yep,
but
I think so. I think you've done a pretty good job of describing it. I do.
I hope so, because I feel like I'm not doing enough justice, because he's been unbelievable.
He really, really has. He's been spectacular. By the way, I wanted to say tonight a little something about a longtime Whiteface booster, Dean Herring, who died and had his funeral yesterday. Dean was just one of the great guys. And, I mean, he was at more Whiteface volleyball and basketball and football for 150 years. He moved here, I think, back in 1950 or something like that. And Dean and Mary just as faithful as anyone could be. And so, Mary, our condolences. And Dean, thanks for a job well done, my friend.
Absolutely.
Hope he's got a good view up in heaven tonight. I don't know if they're showing the Whiteface game, but if they are, enjoy.
Well, with the way this one's turned out, he may have company, because this is a good one. And there's going to be some people wanting to watch.
Yep, for sure. Whiteface is up 28-17 here at the intermission. We'll take a 60-second break here and be back in 1 minute.
Hereford ISD. We are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Hereford ISD encompasses over 900 square miles. We educate approximately 4,000 students each year and employ approximately 650 employees. Hereford ISD buses over 700 students to and from school each day. We provide 14 bus routes and drive over 1,100 miles per day. We choose to make a difference in the lives of all of our children. Go Herd!
The brightest star in the Lone Star State, Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center. One price selling makes it easy to buy. You get 5-star treatment, we treat you great. We're stars in great selection, the quality and value too. Stevens does it all for you. You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
All right, Tom and Chris and Cindy back here at kind of chilly Whiteface Field tonight, but it's sure warmed up a lot with the Whitefaces putting 28 points on the board in the first half. I think only in the Plainview game have we scored more than 28 points. I think we scored 32 that night, losing 35-32, but first half was just spectacular on both sides of the ball, honestly.
It really was. And if you're just reading the papers and listening to the sports talk radio and stuff like that around over the last week about this game, they forgot to tell the Whitefaces.
Yep, they might have been wrong about all that. We'll see what second half. Still got a long way to go.
Absolutely.
But regardless of even what happens in the second half, I just have to say, just so proud of the Whitefaces and their effort here tonight against the district champion Randall Raiders here. Up we are by 11 at the half. Raider fans over there across the way, they're all kind of huddled up in a knot. I think it's pretty cold sitting out there. There's enough wind to bring that damp, probably mid-40s, something like that at this time.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad to be inside.
Yeah, me too. We don't have a heater, but we'll not complain about small things here.
At least not live on air.
Well, we will. That's true. You're absolutely right. Whitefaces and Raiders still in the locker room, and I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what the Raiders do differently defensively if they can come back out and do something. I mean, we ran the football after we threw the football.
Absolutely.
That's kind of what it did.
Like you said earlier, it's kind of backwards. Most of the time you see the run really kind of set up the pass, but they definitely started dropping more guys back, and you could see their safeties getting further and further away from the line of scrimmage, and the Whitefaces took advantage of it. And both running backs had a good first half, and like you said, it'll be interesting to see what they come out and decide if they want to try to shut one down and let us get away with more of the other. But like you said, it's a great first half for the Whitefaces, very balanced, and hopefully we can keep that going.
Yep.
And we get the ball here to start. And we mentioned at the start of the game, come out and start fast, and we did. And you'd love to see that again here in the second half.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I don't think we can take our foot off the pedal. I think we're probably going to need 45, 50 points, and that may not be enough. But I'd think somewhere in the 40s, probably at least here, tonight if we're going to win this football game. Raiders are back out getting warmed up. The Whiteface is still not out of the locker room quite yet. The scoreboard showing we've still got 4 more minutes left until we start the second half. Again, the Lady Whiteface volleyball now. We're in the playoffs playing Sweetwater Monday night, 6 o'clock at Lubbock Cooper in the opening round of volleyball play.
What do we know about Sweetwater?
The Whiteface Sweetwater is the third-place team down there. I mean, they'll be
They're
okay.
all good at this point.
They'll be okay. They will. We'll have to play well. We did not play well. I wasn't there Tuesday night. We played great last Saturday. Lost in 5 to Randall, the unbeaten district champs. In fact, Randall lost 2 sets to us, and that's the only 2 sets they lost in district play in 14 matches.
Wow.
We only lost, 6 sets to Randall in those 2 matches, and then we lost 2 to Canyon. We beat Canyon 3-2, but Whiteface has only lost 8 sets in 14 matches, so that's not many. But none of that matters right now. We're just to the point where the Whitefaces need to play good volleyball every time out, because one bad time out and you're done. Congratulations, too, to Randall's team tennis and Amarillo High's team tennis. They both won state championships yesterday.
How about that?
And, two teams from Bell Street won the 4A and 5A state championship. They mentioned it was the first team state championship for Amarillo in 40 years or something. They didn't mention that Hereford won the team state championship 3 years ago, but I'm sure that just slipped someone's mind up there.
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
It is, but congratulations to Randall and Amarillo High on a great accomplishment. Whitefaces are back out. The Raiders are back out. And we're not far from the second half kickoff, so let's take another break. Back to Lisa for 60 seconds. We'll be right back.
At Jeff Smith Electric Cooperative, providing members like you with reliable, affordable electricity will always be our first priority. But there's another valuable resource you can count on us for: information. Information on how you have a voice in your cooperative, about how to save money on your electric bill, and even the latest on renewable energy options in our community. All provided by local advisors you can depend on as much as your energy. We are your not-for-profit Touchstone Energy Co-op, your source of power and information.
Whatever your type of home, experience a new level of home comfort with the new Bryant Evolution system. When installed with the Evolution Connects control, this advanced system can communicate with both your indoor and outdoor units for increased comfort and efficiency. Ask your Bryant dealer about an Evolution heating and cooling system today.
Call Bob's Heating and Air at 364-1195, your local factory authorized Bryant dealer.
All righty, back at Whiteface Field. Both teams back out, about ready to begin this second half of play. The Whiteface is up 28-17 over the district champion Raiders of Randall High School, again with Hereford getting the second half kickoff. A couple of things, too, about the Whitefaces in this first half. Zevon Gonzalez, my goodness, what a half. He had 2 touchdowns and 180 yards. Is that right? Cindy, I believe 182 yards receiving.
Yeah.
Coach says, Coach Compton, this reminds me of the bi-district game back in the mid-2000s when they'd beaten us. I believe, that's what I was talking
that's what
about.
you mentioned earlier.
I talked about that earlier. Coach said beaten us by 30. We beat them in the playoffs. So the Whitefaces back out here to start this second half with an 11-point lead. Also, I was going to mention this earlier. I've got some stats at home that I should look at before I come up here tonight. I hadn't come up here tonight, but I'm going to ask. All right, we've got a recording of the fight song. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that, sports fan?
Becky Brittle would be thrilled.
Sam Kurtzinger knows everything that ever happened to the Whitefaces, and he's listening. So, Sam, if you know what the record is for the Whitefaces and Randall over the years, you could just text it to me or send it to me. Cindy said Kubi would ask for the folks to get out their popcorn, kick back, and root for the Whitefaces here in the second half. That's what he'd say.
We're going to need it.
Whiteface offensive unit, return unit out there now, ready to take the field. There's a little bounce in our step here, but again, there is no time to let up here tonight. If we're going to win this football game, we got to keep the pedal to the metal all night long. That, we got that penalty on that last possession. We got down to their 11-yard line, and we're going to have 1st and 10 there. Got penalized back, wound up, didn't make a first down. And then in, 18 seconds, they ran 3 plays and kicked a field goal. And so, here we go. Randall to kick it away to start the second half. Whitefaces have 2 deep. Again, we've not been able to return a kick from the Randall kickoff man. I mean, he can boom it high and deep. Let's see what he does here as we start the second half. He booms it high and deep. And it hits about 3 yards into the end zone, back out the backside. We'll have it at the 25, 1st and 10. Good guys, as here we go in the second half. Hereford up by 11. Whiteface's Caleb Martinez, the freshman quarterback, has gone all the way. Whiteface offensive unit back out there, the line. Jonathan Cantu, Aiden Villalobos, Dayton Delosier, Isaiah Martinez.
And we're going to need those guys to keep playing well.
First
as good
down
as they did
play.
in the first half.
First from the 25, we bring Alvarez back in motion. Going to give it back inside to the tailback off the right side, hit on the line of scrimmage, and nothing doing. That was Tony Salazar. Good defense by the Raiders on the inside there as that time Randall's Aiden Drupp made the tackle. 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, we had some pretty good luck with that play there in the first half. Just kind of get everything flowing one way, and then the running back slips back underneath to go in the opposite direction. But they read it well there, and not much doing. 2nd and 9.
Alvarez and Torres are the 2 wideouts here on the near side. Acosta is the blocking back, H-back, if you will. Going to fake it, give it back off, run it up inside again. And again, Randall's not fooled. We run it for a yard, now 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 7. A huge play right here, early second half.
Yeah, I showed that jet sweep to Alvarez and just pulled it back and handed it off. And again, Randall's interior defensive lines come out, and they're ready to play here in this second half.
We've got it 3rd down and 8, and we're going to go 4 wide here in this set as the Whitefaces look to the near side to get the call. Mauricio Lopez, the junior offensive lineman, on the far side. Out of the shotgun now. Ramirez looks over the defense. Sends the back in motion, so he's alone in the backfield. Here comes the rush. We pick him up. He scrambles away, running. He's going to try to run for it. He's not going to make it. He's going to cross the 30-yard line out to about the 32, and then he gets driven out of bounds into the ground. Whitefaces wanted to flag, but none forthcoming, and we'll have to punt it away. It'll be 4th down and 3.
Yeah, just great coverage by the Raiders downfield. Nobody able to break free, and Ramirez extended the play as long as he could and then just kind of ran out of time.
This will be our first punt of the night now as the Whiteface kicking unit comes out on the field. Just 2 minutes gone here in this second half of play. Alvarez, the punter, single safety back is Baker for the Raiders. I sure don't want to see him get that ball.
Absolutely not.
With a running start. Good snap. Here comes the rush. Kicks it away. Nice punt, but Baker's going to field it on the fly and stumbles down by self-tackleization at the 33-yard line.
And that's the best thing that could have happened for the Whitefaces.
He just kind of stumbled, staggered. Tell Bryant came along, and after he got up, kind of pushed him back down, then raised his hands like, no, ref,
yeah, I didn't
not
mean
me.
to do that.
No. So the Whiteface defensive unit out there now for the first possession of the second half. Again, the Whitefaces with the freshman linebacker, Elijah Cisneros. That's his brother, Vincent Cisneros, in the secondary for the Whitefaces. We've got Zevin and Duque as the 2 safeties. The Whitefaces have Anthony Mendoza here on the near side. First down play for the Raiders. They run it back up inside and bounce to the outside to the 40, 45, 50-yard line. Pushed out of bounds in Hereford territory at the 48. That, again, was the sophomore tailback for the Raiders, and he has been a thorn, Ray Dillon. He's quick.
And the thing about it is, Tom, that's several times tonight that we've had him wrapped up, and we've been there. We're in the spot to make the play. And if we want to hang on and finish this game the way we want it to, we're going to have to find a way to get him on the ground.
I would agree. Randall with a 1st and 10 from the 48 of Hereford. Throw it out to the left side. It's complete to the 45, 40. And out of bounds on the far side of the field, short of a first down, but that was a first down play. So it's 2nd and 1 Raiders just ran the little hitch pass out to the left side that time. I think that was Trayvon McNary who made the catch. In any event, it is 2nd and 1 Randall from the Hereford 39. 9:29 left third period. Raiders trying to cut into an 11-point Hereford lead.
Yeah, the same play they've run numerous times, but that time they had Baker out blocking, and it turns out he's pretty good at that too.
2nd down and 1 now. Tailback, nope, fake it, gonna throw to Baker on the near side. Hereford picks it, no, almost had it.
Right through his
hands.
hands.
Duque had a shot at it. They were trying to get it to Baker. He cut underneath it, and it is 3rd down and 1. Woo, boy, we could have used that one. Really.
Yeah, that's one we'd like to have come back. And I think Duque thought that Gilbert was going to catch that pass. There was a little high, and next thing he knew, it was on him, and just a little bit late reaction. But
3rd and 1 from the Raiders. They're in 4-down territory, though, no doubt here. 1 yard needed. Quarterback keeps it. He's big to the 30, 25, 20. Finally pushed out of bounds. We all went for the tailback that time, and White just pulled it out of his gut and rolled out to the left. And no place for the Whitefaces. We were lucky to get him out of bounds down around the 17.
Yeah, that read option, they've been running it all night. That's the first time White has pulled it and ran, and you could tell by the Whitefaces there was nobody home.
Momentum, that kick, I'll tell you, before halftime, the Raiders certainly a lot more bounce in their step right now. They stopped the Whitefaces, and now 1st and 10 at the Hereford 18. We need a turnover. Tailback's got it. He's got a big hole up the middle, and he's inside the 10-yard line, or just about the 10. That's a gain of about 7 on 1st down. The Whitefaces finally get him to the ground at the 11-yard line. But again, the Raiders gouging us pretty good right up the gut.
Yeah, they're pushing us around pretty good up front right now. We're going to have to find a way to step up and put an end to that quick.
Porter, Murillo, and Camacho, the front 3 for the Whitefaces. Raiders now with a 2nd and 3 from the 11 of Hereford. Same play, right side, big hole, 5-yard line. He's into the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. This one's coming back. They can celebrate, but the Raiders are going to get, you think, a holding call? Is that what it was?
I think so. Out here on their right tackle.
You should not do anything untoward on the home side in the open field. Now the official's going to have a meeting here to determine what it is that was called. Baker's talking to the ref.
Oh, illegal formation.
Formation, okay. The formation was illegal. Baker, I guess, is the man. He's talking to the ref. And, so that makes it 2nd down. Move it back to the 17-yard line. So we live to play another play here. 8:40 left third period. 2nd down and 9 Raiders now. Baker out here to the near side. He's split out this way along with Eli Sosa. Raiders 2nd down and 11 from the Hereford. They're at the 17-yard line. Need to gain the 8 for the 1st down. All right, in tight with 2 wideouts to the right. They bring Baker back in motion. They fake it to Baker. They throw it underneath. Got a man wide open to the 10-yard line at the 5. He lunges inside the 5, and it's going to be 1st and goal from 5 steps away. That time it was Halidi, and first reception, first time he's touched the ball tonight, but he was open as a butcher knife.
Yeah, they flash Baker there kind of on that jet sweep, moving right to left, and we went with him, and like you said, left Halidi wide open in the flat. 1st
and goal now from the 5-yard line for the Raiders. They're 5 yards away from making this a 4-point ball game. Now with the shotgun on 1st down. Quarterback keeps it. No, I'm sorry. He handed it away.
He did too.
Solorzano thought he did, but he handed it off. No gain on the play. Good defense on the right side over there by the Whitefaces. That's where Camacho was, I believe.
Looks like Big Porter in there again.
Porter got part of it too. So 2nd down
and making a big play.
2nd down and goal from the 7. He lost a couple actually. Well, that time Solorzano wasn't going to let the quarterback keep it.
Yeah, both options covered really well there.
2nd and goal now. Give it off the right. Oh, my goodness. I thought he had fumbled that. 3rd down. They didn't gain anything, but, boy, that time White and Dillon almost mishandled it. 3rd and goal from the 6. Whiteface defensive unit. trying to rise up here. 7:35 left, third quarter.
You know, I mentioned in the first half that exchange has just looked a little awkward a couple times, and it sure would be a good time for them to go ahead and put it on the ground.
I didn't think he could possibly hold on to that ball there, but he did. 7:20 left, third quarter, third down and goal from the 7 for the Raiders, 6 for the Raiders. They've got Baker out to the right side. I would watch him real closely here. White going to throw it. He's in trouble. Throws it to Baker, and we are there. The Whitefaces intercepted.
What a play.
What a play by the Whitefaces. In the end zone, stepping in front of Baker and making the pick was Anthony Mendoza. What a play by Mendoza. He ran the best route. They threw it to him, and the Whitefaces have the first turnover of the night with 7:04 left in the third quarter.
I'll be honest, I saw Baker down here on our sideline singled up, and I was worried they were going to go there, and Mendoza had other plans. He stepped right into it, in front of it, and made an absolutely great play.
He really did.
Huge play for the Whitefaces there.
Baker was playing as though he was the secondary guy and trying to break up the pass, but Anthony said no, sir, and the Whitefaces make a great goal line stand.
Come on, offense. Let's go.
From the 20, 7:04 left, third period. Whitefaces bring it out. Ramirez with a running back behind him now. Pitches it left side, going to run the pitch sweep. Get to the corner, cuts back. We've got a flag. We're going to get called for hold. That was a 6-yard gain by Suarez, but it's coming back.
Yeah.
And now flag at the end of the play. The same official who threw the holding call threw his hat.
He's lost his hat about
We've had this happen 2 or 3 times tonight. It's really unusual to see an official call multiple infractions, but that's happened. Referee's done it a couple of times, I believe. Let's see. We could be getting a big break here because I think that second penalty might be against the Raiders. Let's see what we've got. The line judge here on the near side made both calls. Again, the official's talking. 6:57 left, third period. Hereford up by 11. Here we go. So we gained 5 yards. It's a 10-yard penalty against Hereford for holding.
So it's going to be 1st and 5.
It is. It's going to be 1st and 5 out to the 25. A 15-yard penalty against Randall for unsportsmanlike conduct. We'll take that all night.
Yeah, well, they kind of bailed us out there.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I'm starting to see a little bit of a pattern here. We're really struggling blocking out on the edge.
Yeah.
They've caught us holding out here a couple times. And, we're going to have to find a way to adjust and keep our hands inside and keep that laundry off the carpet.
We're probably going to have to throw the football here again pretty quick, too. 6 minutes, 48 seconds left, third period. We lead by 11. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10. They move the chains.
Yep. From the 25-yard line, Hereford's football here. Midway, Randall's offsides here, and that play will come back, and it'll be 1st and 5. Well, the Raiders just kind of self-destructing, and we're you know, they cost themselves a touchdown a moment ago down on the goal line with a 5-yard penalty. And here, their left side of the line look like, certainly the defensive
They're calling
line.
it on us, Tom.
Really? Wow.
I didn't see anybody move on that side.
I didn't either.
I may have missed it. But
1st and 15. The Whitefaces have it back at the 20 now. 6:35. A series of misadventures here by both teams. Delosier at the tackle here on the near side for the Whitefaces. As they come to the line of scrimmage, wide side right on 1st and 15. Out of the shotgun now. Caleb takes the snap, runs a little trap back inside to Suarez again. And again, the Raiders aren't fooled. He gets a yard, but that's all. 2nd down and 14. Raiders just kind of sitting in there daring us to throw the football.
Yeah, I noticed that. We had it stacked in there. All our guys are stacked in there pretty tight. And those linebackers started creeping up before the snap.
Yep.
Unfortunately, there's just one too many guys over there.
Torres at the wide out for the Whitefaces, goes to the far side, he and Alvarez. Hayden Gonzalez is the tight end here on the near side. Acosta, the H-back for the Whitefaces. Marcos. Shotgun formation, 2nd down and 14. In motion now. We pitch it back inside. This is Alvarez. He makes one man miss and another. He's at the 30. Alvarez at the 35. Alvarez finally hit out of bounds and another flag. 15 more against the Raiders.
Be smart.
Whitefaces, boy, the Raiders, that was a foolish penalty against the Raiders, Peterson Parker. And way out of bounds, and the Whitefaces had made the first down. Great little shuttle pass and then run. And then add on 15 more. So the Whitefaces will sure take it, as the Raiders not showing much composure right here.
They can. Yeah, I think you're starting to see that these guys weren't expecting to be down at this point in the ball game. And I'll tell you what, as great of a run as that was by Alvarez, just an absolutely great block downfield by Suarez, too, to get him about another 5 or 10 yards.
That moves it all the way to the Raiders' 43-yard line. So the run was about, what, Cindy? How far was the little pass play? How many? 19, and then 15 more on the penalty. So that's a good way to matriculate down the field.
Absolutely. I have no idea what matriculate means, but good job.
5:32 left here. Here's a little hitch pass out to the right side. Alvarez has got it, and Alvarez has got another 7 or 8 yards. Down to the Randall 35. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Whitefaces driving, leading by 11.
Yeah, again, just trying to find a way to get Alvarez the ball and getting it to him quick, and he's able to get 8 yards really out of not a lot there.
Whitefaces send 3 receivers out to the left side. Now that's the wide side. 2nd down and 2. 5 minutes left, third period. 28-17 Hereford. Caleb takes it, gives it off, trying to find a little seam.
We patient run there. I think he's going to pick
got
up first
close
down.
to the first down. That was a 2nd down play. The officials stopped the clock. I don't know here. Yep, they don't measure. They say first down to the Randall 33. 1st and 10 Whitefaces.
And Tom, you mentioned it in the first half. That's one thing about Suarez that I really like. He's just a patient back.
Yeah.
There's not a lot there, but instead of running and trying to make something out of nothing, he kind of lets those blocks develop and able to pick up about 3 there and pick up a big first down.
4:36 left, third period. 28-17 Hereford. 1st and 10 from the Randall 33-yard line. Wide side left. 2 receivers out this way now. There's Alvarez. He gets a little shuttle pass going to the right. And Alvarez gets what he can, which is about 3, down to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 7.
Again, just hit him.
Excuse me.
No, you're good. Hit him on that sweep just to find a way to get him the ball. The Raiders did really a good job of stringing it out there, but he's still able to get 3 or 4.
2nd down and 7. Whitefaces have Torres split way out here to the left. That's the wide side of the field. Inside 4 minutes left, third period.
There's nobody over the top of the speedster either.
Caleb looks over the defense now. Bark signals, takes it, fakes it. Nope, gives it to Suarez, and no place for Tommy to go this time. He may have gotten a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6.
Yeah, not much doing there. Just kind of a delayed draw, and the Raiders weren't fooled. They stayed home and able to get him down pretty quick. But something to keep an eye on is if they leave Torres out here by himself again.
Yep, Nick can run and singled up on somebody, you got a chance.
Yeah.
Raiders now deploy. Hereford comes with 4 wideouts here on 3rd down and 6. The 29-yard line of Randall. Randall's going to bring pressure here, I think. They do. Throws underneath to Alvarez, and he is hit and dropped. Randall not only brought the blitz, but they also were able to cover up Alvarez. It's a loss back to the 33. It'll be 4th down and 10. The Whitefaces will go for it here from the 33 of Randall, leading by 11.
Yeah, I brought pressure there, and unfortunately for the Whitefaces, I think the Raiders had about 22 guys on the field there.
It appeared that way. Here we go. Can we come up with a 4th and 10? Leading by 11. 2:40 left, third quarter. Suarez, the running back. Ramirez, the quarterback. 4 receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Caleb looks back over to the Whiteface bench.
Single high safety.
In motion goes Torres. We've got 3 receivers now on the right side. Back to throw. Here comes the blitz. He steps up. He throws underneath. It's complete to the 30. Can't get to the first down, though. We're short of the first down. That was Alvarez. We got it to him, but they got him out of bounds at the 28-yard line. We needed to gain about the 24. And Randall takes over on downs with 2:14 left in the third quarter.
You had Alvarez on a crossing route underneath, and I think initially Ramirez wanted to go deep, but just not a lot of time there. So Ramirez makes a great play, checks down to Alvarez, but just not enough space.
So the Whitefaces now bring Duque back in, give Zevin a chance to rest. Duque's in the secondary along with at safety along with Noah Zamora. So 2 sophomores back there at safety. Whitefaces with a lot of young ones out there playing tonight.
Looks like we got Duque with some kind of brace on his wrist, too, so he's really toughing it out.
First down give off the right side, Raiders. Whitefaces make the stop, a gain of a couple, but good defense. It'll be second down and 10. That's Martinez on the tackle, along with Camacho and Solarizano. Second down and 6.
Yeah, the Whitefaces really played that well. He's kind of able to slip out of a tackle there, but they did a good job getting him down before he got anything further.
28-17 Hereford. Inside a minute 45 to play in the third quarter. White gives to the nope. Throws it out. Intercepted and dropped. Oh, my goodness. Nick had it. He faked to the tailback, pulled it, and threw it. And Nick Torres stepped in front of it, and it bounced off his hands. Incomplete. Oh, my. That would have been 6.
Yep, and they just tried to hit tried to hit Gilbert Mason out here on a quick one. And he wasn't able to hang on to it. It bounced off his hands and right into Nick Torres' hands, but just got on Torres a little too quick and unable to make the play.
Third down and 6
Big
now. Minute 39 left in the third quarter. The Whitefaces up by 11. Randall at their 32-yard line. The Whiteface fans, not many in number, but loud here as they come to their feet. White, the quarterback for the Raiders. They've got 3 receivers to the left. White takes it. Gives it off. Big hole out to the 45 and a first down. Davis running off the right side. He just read us again, and Davis rumbles for the first down, and the Raiders live for another series of downs. A minute 33 left, third quarter, the clock running.
And that's one thing about Davis. He's not scared to hold on to that ball until the absolute last second possible, and he did it there. And we crashed just a little too quick, and they were able to hit us off the edge for a big first down.
1:19 and counting, first and 10 Raiders from their 41. 28-17, nobody scored here in this third quarter. The Raiders threatened, but the Whitefaces held. First down give, up the middle, across the 50 into Hereford territory to the 44. That's Davis again, brought down by Martinez. But the Raiders just gashing us up the middle. We're kind of there.
We are.
And then they just kind of find a seam.
It's frustrating. We're just missing some tackles that we shouldn't be missing. And if we're going to hang on here, we're going to have to find a way to get these guys down on the ground.
Raiders now with the first and 10 of the Hereford 44. Final seconds of the third period. White takes it, gives it again and again. Little burst up the middle to the Hereford 38, a 5-6 yard pickup, but a time called here by the officials. I don't know what for. Didn't see a flag.
Well, I don't know what we're doing.
They had a player lose a helmet. I guess that's what it was. The gain was actually 6 yards. They put it all the way to the 37. Wow. He might have gotten a bonus yard or 2 there at the end. Down to 30 seconds left in the quarter. Raiders with a second down and 3. Davis has it running left. He's got a big hole. He cuts back inside the 30. He's the 20. He's going to score. 10-yard line, 5-yard line, touchdown. The Raiders have made it a 4-point ball or 5-point ball game with a point after upcoming.
Unfortunately, kind of more of the same. We seem to have a guy or 2 there and just unable to make the play, and we missed 1 too many tackles there, and he made it pay.
Davis, a 37-yard run, comes with 12 seconds left in the third quarter, makes it 28-23. Here's the point after attempt by the Raiders to make it a 4-point game. Snap's good.
Moved,
We were offside, or they moved.
Yeah, their kicker moved.
Okay. Yep, procedure against Randall. Probably won't change much, but it'll make it 5 yards longer. I think with his leg, that's probably
he's going to be
kind of laughable. Mm-hmm. Again, it's 28-23 now. The Raiders, that time on the ground against the Whitefaces, and just kind of gashing us. And Davis cut that last one back after he started left, cut back right, and went untouched into the end zone. Here's the point after attempt now. Raiders snap it, put it down. It's up. It's far enough. It is good. It's 28-24. Hereford by 4, back in 1 minute.
If you're considering buying a home or have questions regarding a mortgage loan, First National Bank of Hereford can help you. You will be working with Hereford's only locally owned bank. Applying is easy with our online application for your home purchase, refinance, home equity, or home improvement loan. First National Bank of Hereford and Friona Banking Center. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 631622.
Are you tired of arguing with your children about screen time? WTRT and WT Services can help. You can enforce the limits you've set in your home with Experience IQ from WTRT and WT Services. You can schedule when the internet is turned off to make sure bedtime is screen-free. You automate screen time for your children by adding Experience IQ to the WT Smart Home app. Download the app today.
Alrighty, 12 seconds left, third period. Randall about to kick to the Whitefaces. The Raiders now back within 4 at 28-24. Couple of big possessions there. Whitefaces not scoring, and the Raiders able to get it in the end zone. Kickoff goes into and out the backside. Bring it out to the 20-yard line, and we'll start probably the final play of this third quarter with Hereford leading by 4. And we kind of lost a little mo here. We need some kind of something to get us back in business.
Yeah, we got to, I don't want us to come out and play not to lose here.
Yep.
We still got a football game. We got to go win it here. And I can assure you the team in white's not going to just give it to us.
Whitefaces have Salazar in at running back now. Again, Ramirez the quarterback. 4 wideouts as we come out in the wide open formation right here on first down. Let's see if we toss it. Caleb gives it to Salazar. He's in trouble in the backfield, but he gets free, and he makes 5 yards. He had nothing and got out to the 30. It'll be second down and 5 when we come back with the final quarter. Hereford up by 4, back in 60 seconds.
Happy State Bank is more than just a financial institution. We're a mainstay in the lives of the customers we serve and the communities we live in. We put our customers first, making sure each experience at Happy is a great one while taking care of all their banking needs. We pride ourselves on giving back to our local community. We partner with organizations that do the same. Happy State Bank. We're always banking with you in mind. Find out more about joining us at happybank.com. Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
When life's unexpected moments happen, you can rest easy knowing Prairie Insurance is on your side. Prairie Insurance will listen to you and help tailor a policy to meet your needs. They offer multiple insurance products, including home, auto, business, and farm insurance, with the knowledge to make sure you're covered. Give them a call at 363-6489 or stop by their office at 213 West Park Avenue. When you're ready to have peace of mind regarding the things that matter most, call Prairie Insurance at 363-6489 or stop by 213 West Park Avenue, and they'll make sure you're covered.
That was Grace. Back here at Whiteface Field, 12 minutes to play. The Whitefaces up by 4, but old momentum seems to be on the silver and black side right now as we begin the final quarter. Second and 5, Hereford from their 30. Ramirez takes it, rolls left. We only had 44 yards in that quarter. Pulls up, throws, got a man there. It is complete on the far side, out of bounds, up at midfield, across midfield. That was Zevin Gonzalez with yet another catch here tonight. He was wide open, and I'm telling you, he laid it right in his gut.
Yeah, and it's good to see us go down the field.
Yeah.
We had a lot of success there in the first half, and that shows you that this coaching staff isn't ready to take their foot off the gas. So great throw by Ramirez, great catch, and we've got something cooking here.
From the 49 of Randall, first and 10. 4 wideouts for the Whitefaces, rolling right this time, getting to the corners. Ramirez, he's looking. He throws. He's got a man out there and overthrows Torres, but Torres did get grabbed coming down the sideline here by the defender, but no flag. Second and 10.
Torres tried to hit him with a double move, and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
And he really got held. I'm surprised I didn't see a flag come there.
Second down and 10, 11:48 to play. 28-24 Hereford. Whitefaces with a wide side right. Now we've got Gonzalez. That's Hayden Gonzalez, Alvarez, and Torres over this way. Zevin Gonzalez to the left. That's the short side of the field. The Whitefaces have a player with a cramp run it back inside, and we don't got nothing. I'm telling you, we can't run the ball on them. And Torres, he started cramping up on the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Torres out and Acosta in. Boy, that was a play. We probably might ought to have taken a timeout there. I mean, Torres was standing up and grabbing his leg.
I thought they were going to get us with a false start.
Yeah,
honestly.
me too. 3rd and 10, huge play. 11:30 to play. We're up by 4. We need a first down, folks. Whatever you're doing, get us a first down right here. From the Randall 49. Ramirez looks over the defense. Got 3 receivers to the left. Back to throw. Here comes the blitz. We pick him up. He steps up. He's in trouble. Throws on the run and throws it too low, trying to get it to Hayden. He was under pressure, throwing on the run, moving to his left, and he just threw it in the ground, and we've got to kick it away.
Yeah, that's really his first miss of the night.
Yep. I think he just kind of got trapped in there. He was trying to get out where he could get some room, and he's upset with himself. But
yeah, he was definitely hurried there. But
yep.
He kind of bought himself a little bit of time, had room to make the throw, and just missed, which hadn't happened yet tonight.
Randall down by 4. Here's the punt by Alvarez. It's a good one. Hits at the 15, bounces to the 10. Baker picks it up there, goes down. Oh, Baker touched the ground, but they don't blow him dead. He gets at the 6. He went down and got back up and got to the 10. Not a big deal, but I told you, this isn't the NFL. 1st and 10, Randall. 11 minutes left to play. The clock is still running. Whitefaces lead 28-24. Clock is still running. It's down to 10:50. We've had about 15 seconds run off here.
What are we
and
doing?
Still going. The official now signaling stop the clock, and the clock is stopped. But it went from 11:05 to 10:46, so 19 seconds right there. You recall just before the half, it didn't start once, and now this time it runs off some time. 10:46 to play, 28-24. Randall with a chance to take the lead on this possession from their own 10. Give it away to the tailback. He runs right. Flag is down. This one's coming back. Gain of about 5, but behind the play, the flag was thrown. Generally a hold. That's what it is here. Move it from the 10 back to the 5-yard line. Just a 5-yard penalty because it's half the distance.
Yeah, I tried to bounce it outside, and I thought they were blocking it really well, but I guess they were blocking it too well.
Again, the tailback is a load. I mean, he's not a big guy, but he is so quick, Ray Dillon. And we've got to find a way to get him on the ground. The Raiders now in the shadow of their own goal line. Could we use a turnover right here? 10:37 to play. Hereford up by 4. Randall with the ball at their own 5-yard line. White, the quarterback, has 3 receivers out to the left. Gives it the same play. Tailback, right side, about 5. Back near the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down upcoming. Good defense over on the left side by the Whitefaces that time. Solorzano, Camacho. Also the freshman again, Cisneros, in on the tackle.
Yeah, I kind of ran that read option again right up front. And again, that exchange just doesn't look natural. And,
it doesn't.
It'd be a really good time to see that thing pop out.
2nd down and 10 from the 10. The Raiders with 9:55 left in the ball game, down by 4. Whitefaces. To the corner goes Dillon. He cuts back, but gets about 4, but good defense over on the left side by the Whitefaces. That's Solorzano down at the bottom of that pile, along with Camacho.
Yeah, strung it out well. Strung it out again, and find a way to get him down. And I'm not sure you'll find a bigger 3rd and 7 than you have right here.
3rd and a short 7. 9:24 left. Raiders at their own 14-yard line. They need to gain just across the 20 to get the first down. Whitefaces up by 4. Raiders with the ball. White gonna throw. Looking. He's gonna throw the home run ball. We're out there, and the pass is intercepted. We were out of bounds. What a great intercept by the Whitefaces. They tried to get it to Baker, but the coverage was excellent. I think that
Zevin Gonzalez.
Zevin, he's caught him for both teams.
Yeah, he has. And that's a textbook cover 2 defense
it was.
there. I didn't see who the corner was on that side, but he had great coverage, and then Zevin coming over the top and making a play.
Raiders in punt formation now, 4th down and 7. Alvarez back near midfield waiting for the punt. 9 minutes left in the ball game. Hereford up by 4. The snap's good. The kick's away. It's a line drive kick. Alvarez fields it at the 49. He's back to the 45. And Eric to the 40, to the 35. And finally run out of bounds around the 30-yard line of the Raiders. Great field position for the Whitefaces with 8:50 to play.
Yeah, absolutely great return. And, we got a football game here, Tom.
We do indeed.
I see the band is they're doing their getting led out of town with all the lights and sirens. I will say, hey, if you're over there listening, come on back because we're going to need you.
That's right. 8:50 to play. 1st and 10 Hereford from the Randall. We're at the Randall 29-yard line. Golden opportunity here as the Whiteface offensive unit back out. Alvarez on the left. Ramirez the quarterback. Suarez the running back. 1st down, Alvarez gets it on the little pitch back inside. He is hit immediately, and he'll lose back to the 33. Man, they were sitting and waiting. 32-yard line, loss of 3.
They read that well, saw it coming, had guys camped out waiting. And I'm sure Coach Nairn sees that, and we'll show that at some point. Maybe head back the other direction.
We need one in the end zone right here, right now. 8:26 to play. Leading by 4. Golden opportunity for the Whitefaces, but now it is 2nd down and 12 from the 32-yard line of the Raiders. Again, we've got receivers split left and right. 3-man front for the Raiders here. See if they bring extras. They don't. Back to throw. He's looking. He's got a man. And he's got him in stride. He hits Zevin Gonzalez for a touchdown from 32 yards away with 8:02 to play. The Whitefaces back up by 10. What a throw and catch.
Just another absolute strike. I'll be honest, I thought we were going to run it there again and try to run some clock, and it took some time to develop. But again, Ramirez, just gutsy as can be, stands in the pocket and throws an absolute dime for another touchdown.
I mean, it was a perfect throw. 8:02 to play. Double coverage, and he hit him right in the hands.
Seeing the replay there, you couldn't throw the ball any better than that. And a great catch as well.
It was. 34-24. Try to make it an 11-point lead now. Chavez out. Here's the snap. The kick is down and up. It is high. It is good. It just got through. 35-24 Hereford. Back in 1 minute.
Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home is proud that we are now Hereford's only family-owned and locally owned funeral home serving Deaf Smith County. We would be more than privileged to honor or transfer any prepaid funeral plan to our family-owned funeral home where your loved one is taken care of by local people within our community who show nothing but compassion. So remember, Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, Hereford's only family and locally owned funeral home. Our family serving your family.
Herd athletes work tirelessly on the fundamentals of their particular sport while learning to work in a team concept. It's not much different at Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union. Our employees have a dedication to serve our members daily with the fundamentals of good business. Being friendly and helping give you peace of mind and knowing that when you need banking assistance, you can get it from our knowledgeable staff. Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, working as a team since 1936 with our members. Go Herd!
8:02 left at Whiteface Field. The Whitefaces, 97-point underdogs, lead 35-24 as we get ready to kick it away. The 5th touchdown pass of the night for the Whitefaces, and the bouncing ball fielded and dropped to one knee by the Raiders about the 36-yard line. That's where they'll take over. 3 touchdown catches for Zevin Gonzalez here, not over 200 yards in receptions. What a night.
It has been an absolutely great night. Like you said, we're about a 1,000,000-point underdog coming into this thing. And we're definitely in position to shock the world here tonight. But again, 8 minutes left. There's a lot of work to be done, and it starts right here on this series with our defense.
Raiders with the ball at their own 36-yard line. White leads them back out. They've got 2 receivers to the left. Whitefaces with a 3-man front. Porter in the middle. 1st down give. Off the right side from the backside. Good play. Gain of about 3, but that's all. Whitefaces came around the back, and that was...
I'm trying to see who that was because he made a great play.
That was Lucio. Great job, Lucio. 2nd down and 7.
Lucio there, and it looked like Azariah Martinez also, that stayed home on that read option and then crashed back down and made a great tackle.
7:40 to play. Tick, tick, tick. The Whitefaces up by 11. Raiders not in as big a hurry as one would think right yet. 2nd and 7, wide side left. Again, nope, going to throw the slant. Got a man there at the midfield stripe. Ball's loose. The Whitefaces have it. A fumble at midfield, and Hereford has the football.
Absolutely.
The Whitefaces come up with a great hit and a recovered fumble. It is Hereford's ball with 7:21 to play and an 11-point lead. What a defensive play by the Whitefaces, and Hereford has the football back.
And I'm trying to see, Tom, on that replay. I feel bad. I don't know who it was, but they made an absolutely great play stripping that ball. It's not like it, that's not something he did on his own. That was stripped, and couldn't come at a better time.
From the 45 of Hereford, 1st and 10. Whitefaces up by 11, 7:21 to play. Here comes the maroon and white back out again. Randall, the district champs. They are 7-2. The Whitefaces are 0-8. Hereford leads 35-24. Ramirez, the quarterback, as he has been all night. The little freshman brings the man in motion and gives it back on the trap the other way, and we don't fool him. We tried to fool him. Oh, my goodness, Randall. Thought the ref was reaching for his flag there. A little extracurricular by Randall's linebacker, Gilbert Mason. It's a loss of 2. We faked it.
Yeah, and I thought we'd come to that earlier. Yep. We flashed that quick screen to Alvarez and come back underneath, but Mason was ready for it.
2nd and 12 now from the 43 after the first down loss. Long count now for Ramirez.
Yeah, tick, tick, tick.
Clock is running, 6:44. Randall with all their timeouts. They trail by 11. A couple of first downs here would really be swell. Going to give it away to, here's Salazar. He's to the 50, the 45. He's got a first down.
Run it.
The clock keeps running.
There he kills it.
He'll kill it only to move the chains.
You're right.
I don't think he's going to.
I thought they slung him out of bounds and they were going to stop it.
Salazar to the right that time got some nice blocking out here and made the first down at the 44 of Randall. 6:23 to play. 35-24 Whitefaces. The Whitefaces with a football. Nearing the halfway point of the third quarter.
Fourth quarter.
I beg your pardon.
Don't do that to us.
The fourth quarter it is. From the 44 of Randall. Use that clock, fellas. Use that clock. 6:05 left to play. Ramirez going to hand it off again to Salazar. He does a little stutter step, and Tony gets what he can. That's not much. In fact, he just gets to the line of scrimmage, and then he's buried by a whole host of silver and black.
Yeah, not much doing there. But again, your number one goal here is to take care of the football and to run that clock.
Every tick of the clock is in the Whitefaces' favor right now with an 11-point lead. 5:39 to play. We've got to snap it somewhere around the 5:10 mark on this second down play. Don't know if we dare throw it here or not.
Torres back out there. That's big.
Torres here on the near side along with Alvarez. The 40-second clock is down to 10. Now we're going to have to hurry, get this play off here. The Whitefaces down to 4 seconds. We're not going to call a timeout, apparently. We're going to snap it and give it on the reverse to Alvarez. He makes a man miss. He's at the 40. Alvarez is going to be run out of bounds down around the Randall 36-yard line, short of the first down. But on the little handoff back inside that time, Eric with a great run. And it's going to be third down, and the Whitefaces will need 2 for a first down.
I'll be honest, I didn't think we were going to get the play off.
I didn't either.
When we did, it just seemed unorganized, but they obviously knew what they were doing, handing it off to Alvarez on the reverse, going back the opposite direction.
He went out of bounds, so that stops the clock with 5:05 to play. Third down and 2.
This is a big third down.
From the Randall 36, we're probably in 4-down territory right here. I hope it doesn't come to 4th. Salazar, the running back. Low snap, give it to Salazar up inside, and
he's not going to get it.
Not going to get close. It is 4th down and 1 now. The clock running inside, 5 minutes to play. We're kind of in no man's land here. We could punt it, try to get them deep. We could go for it. And if we don't make it, they get it at the 36-yard line. 4:45 and counting.
I say run it down.
I'd say let it go.
Out and let's talk about it.
Yep. I think that's what we're going to do.
At this point in the game, with the way he's played, I'd say put it in the freshman's hands and let him make a play.
About 4:20 when we stop the clocks, 4:21 or 2, something like that left to play. Hereford leads by 11. It is 4th down and 2 from the Randall 36-yard line. We need to gain the 34. We take the timeout with 4:18 left to play. Timeout, Hereford. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Since 1901, the Hereford brand has been keeping readers informed and entertained with all things Hereford. A weekly historical column, detailed recaps of city and county government meetings, and photos of your favorite herd athlete or youngster fishing in the pond. Things have changed some since the early days, like being able to get the paper sent straight to your email. But some things have stayed the same, like providing local content you need to read. The Hereford brand, back in downtown Hereford, across from the courthouse.
4:18 left. Hereford leads Randall, district champ Randall, 35-24. The Whitefaces have it 4th down and 2. The line of scrimmage is the 36 of Randall. We took a timeout there, our first timeout, and obviously we're going to go for it here. We don't know what we're going to do, but we've got several suggestions if Coach Nairn would like to check with us.
He has not yet. He has yet to buzz up and ask our opinion, but if he did, I would tell him put it in the freshman's hands and let him go win this football game.
Salazar is the running back. Ramirez is the quarterback. Hereford leads by 11. 4:18 to play. Wide side right. We've got one split receiver here. Bad snap. He picks it up, but he's hit. He'll not get the first down. Wow.
That's a terrible time
low
for that.
snap and nothing he could do with it. He did a great job just picking it up. But Randall gets it back now at their 35. 4:12 to play. The Raiders still in the ball game, trail by 11. Well, we could have sealed the deal right there and then go for it, and we get a bad snap, the first one of the night, first one in a while, in fact. But it is Randall's ball. They have all their timeouts left. They have the ball at their 36. The Whiteface defensive unit back out there, they have played splendidly here tonight.
And we need them here bad.
First down, Randall gives to the tailback, and he's got nothing.
Doing.
Maybe a yard.
Interesting.
Up the gut. Good job inside there by the Whitefaces. That's Murillo, the sophomore, along with Porter, who's had a great night.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was not expecting them to come out and run it there, but Hereford's defense stayed home and made a great play.
2nd and 8, 3:55 to play. White to throw. Throws it out to the right side.
He dropped it.
Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 8. That was Baker.
That's their stud.
And he has been the man here tonight, but that time he just couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd and 8. Obviously 4-down territory with 3:49 to play. The Whiteface faithful that are in the stands up on their feet. Whiteface defensive unit trying to make a stand here, leading by 11. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left to play. What a night it has been. White back to throw. Here comes the rush. He's got time. He throws long over the middle.
Interception.
It's intercepted.
Yes.
At the 40. Back to the 50-yard line. A flag on the play, but that's okay. It's after the intercept all the way down. That's Duque all the way down. His 3rd intercept of the year. There is a flag back at the Hereford 47, but that's going to be after the intercept, I believe. We'll wait and see. Great return by Duque all the way inside the 20. But the flag came immediately after he intercepted the pass. And unless I miss my guess, it's still going to be Hereford's ball.
Yeah, definitely. And Duque makes a great play there with the interception, but the star of that play there is our defensive line.
They
great
did.
Pressure.
They did.
And I think they actually put a hit on White as he got rid of it, and White kind of floated over the middle, and Duque made him pay.
From the 45 back to the 35.
And I'll be honest, they're walking this block off right here, but I think the only thing we're guilty of is blocking too hard there.
Yeah.
It did not look like it was in the back to me.
3:36 left. Hereford has the ball and an 11-point lead over the highly favored Randall Raiders, the district champion Randall Raiders, may I say. 1st and 10. Ramirez, the quarterback. Hereford will run it. Randall, I would assume, would start to use timeouts here. Caleb has what he wants, takes the snap, gives it off the right side. And Ramirez makes a couple of guys miss, gets to the 40, finally drugged back at the 41. They mark it. It's a 6-yard pickup. Clock running. We're at 3:25. Randall not using a timeout here. 2nd down and 4. Wow.
Good, tough run there, too.
I mean.
I didn't think there was really much there, but.
You got 6 yards out of it, and again, we're down now to 3 minutes, 9 seconds, an 11-point Hereford lead. I'm telling you, folks, I've done a lot of these. This is an absolute stunner. This is a show of shows by the Whitefaces. 2:57 to play, 35-24. 5 touchdown passes from the freshman. 3 touchdown receptions from Zevin Gonzalez. 2nd down and 4. Caleb gives it away to Ramirez, left side, and he lowers his shoulder. He's got a first down across the 46. Suarez on the carry. Back-to-back carries by Tommy. It's 1st and 10, Hereford. 2:41 to play. The Whitefaces are 2 minutes and 41 seconds away from not just beating the Raiders, I mean really beating the Raiders.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this. Obviously, there's still 2.5 minutes left, but we need to keep doing what we're doing right now and moving the ball down the field and pick up another first down, and this thing may be over. But like you said, this is for a team that was a million-point underdog. We've kind of come out and punched them in the mouth tonight and really put it on them.
From the first possession for the Whitefaces, a 68-yard touchdown pass to Nick Torres. 2:09 to play. We snap it, give it to Suarez. He runs left. He doesn't get much, but the clock goes tick, 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 and now timeout. Randall with 2:02 to play. But I'll tell you what, you give me 2:02 to play and give them 2 timeouts and give me an 11-point lead, I like my chances.
I'm right there with you. You got to like where we're at, obviously. Take care of the football here. Keep doing what you're doing, and we should be able to finish this thing out.
The Whitefaces up by 11. And timeout call by Randall again. That's their first as Hereford comes to the near side. Again, not a huge crowd here tonight, but, man,
they
have they
been treated well tonight.
I mean, they have been entertained by this Whiteface football team. 35-24, Hereford on top. 2nd down and 11. He lost about a yard on that play, but again, we'll run it again, and we'll let them call another timeout. We'll run it again and let them call a timeout. We'll punt it and then see what happens. Or shoot. I mean, we could score. I'm okay with that, too.
If you don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and just punch this one in.
Hereford Whitefaces, 35-24 leaders. Dumas next week. Let me tell you something, folks. We're back in the playoff picture. We win next week against Dumas. We're in the playoffs.
And I'm looking here. Canyon beat Dumas tonight, 22-21.
Wow. All right, 2nd down, 11. Caleb looks over the defense, takes the snap, runs the draw play to Suarez, and he gets about 3 out to the 48-yard line. Timeout, Randall. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8. 1:55 left to play. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Well, there's nothing like the sound of a new baby calf or the smell of fresh rain on a cotton crop. My friends at Capital Farm Credit share this excitement with agricultural and livestock producers. We want to be your lending partner. Whether you require operating funds for next year's crop or need to buy hay for your cattle, we have a loan that's right for you. Let us finance your operation. CapitalFarmCredit.com.
Back at Whiteface Field, 1:55 left to play. 20 out of 26 passes for Ramirez here tonight. Over 300 yards through the air.
Over 300 yards. Yep. He had 300 at half, didn't he?
He did. We haven't. The second half, we've kind of backed off a little bit.
We have.
But the touchdown pass, I'm telling you, it got to be a 4-point ball game, and on 3rd down, he throws a strike to Gonzalez.
Absolutely.
And, man, what a play, what a throw. And what a show by the Whitefaces. 3rd and 8 here now. One more run. Then we punt it away and see what happens. 35-24 Hereford. Again, Caleb looks over to the Whiteface bench. Takes the snap. Hands it off again up the middle. And we'll get about 2 more. Not quite to midfield. 4th down now. Clock's running, and they finally take a timeout with 1:45 left.
If they want to let another 5 seconds run off,
we'll take all we can get. The Whitefaces now will send the punting unit out. just short of midfield. We'll kick it away there. Need obviously a good snap kick here. Get them back deep. Randall is 11 points down. They have no timeouts remaining.
Cindy wants to fake the punt here.
Cindy's always been a gambler.
I'm about to send Cindy out in the hall.
Yeah. Send Cindy home. Cindy's got the numbers all added up for us here. We'll have those. Again, the band left at halftime to head to Abilene, but the Whiteface footballers came back out and have played their hearts out this second half. I really thought it would take more than the 35 points, but our defense has played so well.
That's the thing is if you look at this game, it's kind of telling two halves. Our offense was unbelievable in the first half, and they've kind of slowed down some here, but our defense has really picked up the slack.
Dayton, the deep snapper, Alvarez, the punter. Let's see if the Raiders come after it or try to return it. I think they're going to come. Here they come. Here's the snap. The kick is away. It's off the side of his foot, but that's okay. It hits at the 30, bounces to the 20, and rolls out of bounds somewhere inside the 20-yard line. Just what the doctor ordered.
Good punt.
Randall has it 82 yards away from their end zone they're heading toward, down by 11 points, 1:38 to play. Whiteface defensive unit back out there one more time. What a night. What a night for the maroon and white. If you're listening or watching or doing whatever you're doing, enjoy. These guys have put on a show here tonight.
They have.
Randall, Nathan White, their quarterback, leads them back out. Got to throw it, obviously, ever down here. Back to throw. Throws a little hitch pass. It's complete to Baker. We miss him twice. He heads up the field, and we trip him up to 21.
A slippery cat.
And tick, tick, tick goes the clock. Down to 128. Every tick of the clock.
I'll tell you what I like there, Tom, is JP coming off the edge. We're not going to sit back and let them just – why is the clock stopped?
The official now coming in, stepping in. I don't know. There is a flag.
Yeah, there is a flag over there.
Okay. Let's see what the flag is. It's against Randall.
Backing them up.
Shoot, take it. That was a first down play. Get them further away. Shoot, that helped Randall there. The flag stopped the clock, actually. Randall, let's see what the ref has to say. Block in the back against Randall, so that'll move it from the 18 back to the 9-yard line. Oh, we declined it. Okay. We declined it. No, we didn't.
No, I was going to say, why would we decline it?
I don't know why we would, but the officials marked it ready
Randall
for play.
was lined up, ready to go. I'm like, what are we doing?
Back it comes now to the 11-yard line, so it'll be first down. That was a weird penalty, but anyway, at the 11, that's where the clock is running. 1:25. Hereford up by 11. They hand it off up the middle.
Nothing
the Whitefaces.
doing.
There's Lucio and friends, and it is now second down, and the clock's down to 1:15. The Whitefaces are going to upset the Raiders here tonight. 35-24 Hereford. 1:08 left to play. Second down and 15. Randall in no real hurry.
What are
here.
they doing?
I don't know.
I love it, but
I do too.
No
Run up the white flag here. The Raiders inside now. 55 seconds to play. White, 4 wideouts. Rolls right to throw. Here comes Whitefaces hustling after him. He pulls up, throws back against the grain. It's incomplete. Great job that time by the Whitefaces. J.P. Hernandez. He ran 150 yards, and he knocks the Randall quarterback down.
Too. He's out.
He is on the ground. We have 45 seconds left.
And that's what I mentioned a couple plays ago. You know, a lot of teams here would come back and sit back and kind of like what we were guilty of.
Like we did at the half. Yep.
But we've come out aggressive, and JP's come off that edge every single play, and they made him pay there.
Randall, boy, this could be more than a loss here if their quarterback is.
I'll tell you what, there's nobody left in the stands. They're all standing down on the edge.
Just shout out to him.
Coach Abel's down at Hawley. Their game got moved back because of weather, and Mitch and Bunch are listening down there at Hawley.
Coach Abel's.
Glad to have you join us, Coach. It's a great night for the Whitefaces. 0-8, folks. Didn't have a prayer. Again, 48-17 is what the pick was today that I saw, and I get the pick, but the Whitefaces didn't read that stuff.
Yeah,
and it's 35-24, and that 1959 team is going to stay alone as the only winless team.
Is that when it was the last time?
That's when it was.
Good for
the only time.
Good for these boys.
Third down and 16. Raiders Going to throw it underneath here. It is incomplete again.
Backup quarterback.
Fourth down. The backup quarterback in for his first snap of the night.
Fourth down.
And now it's fourth down. 42 seconds left. 35-24. The Whiteface sideline is they are just thrilled to death. How about it? Whiteface is jumping up and down. 42 seconds left. Leading 35-24. Come on, guys.
Come on,
Let's
more
play
play.
it. Let's play it here.
Go.
Let's don't give them. We're got too many men out there, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're playing the prevent here again with 42 seconds left, leading 35-24. The Raiders come to the line of scrimmage again with their backup quarterback in the ball game as they lost the starter just a moment ago.
I see him getting helped off still.
And
over
now
there.
time called by who?
Yeah, what are we doing?
I don't know. The ref here on the near
Delay
side.
of game.
Delay of game against Randall. Move it back 5 more yards. And the Raiders fell behind early. The Whitefaces, the Raiders battled back to their credit, but we're back. I mean, we're 40 yards off the line of scrimmage here now. So the Raiders, I would think, would throw something underneath. 35-24 Hereford. Randall out of timeouts. Hereford's just going to rush 2. Randall's going to run it right up the gut. They're going to bounce out to the 20-yard line. He's going to get hit and drop.
Ball game.
And that's the ball game, folks. That is the man who may have saved the night earlier, Anthony Mendoza, who makes that tackle. The Whitefaces take over with 32 seconds left to play. 35-24 leaders over Randall. Who would have thunk?
Not this guy. Not this guy.
Well,
an absolutely gutsy performance.
Oh, what a night. What a night. I'm telling you, to get up off the deck. We're 0-8. We have not been in many ball games lately. And here we are, not just in the ball game, but just taking it to Randall.
Yeah, that's the thing.
5 touchdowns.
A fluky deal. We have punched them square in the nose, and here we are in the best formation in football.
I mean, and there to one knee goes Caleb Ramirez. Actually, that's Duran who went out to take that last snap, the senior. And the Whitefaces watch that clock run away. Listen to this crowd. They are all down on the edge of the stands. The Whitefaces celebrating. The district champs had just lost to Hereford 35-24 on a night when the Whitefaces put on a show like it's fun to see the Whitefaces put on.
You got the coach with the water jug. That's not fun.
Well, what a night, guys. What a night. Cindy's got some numbers for us. The officials head to the locker room. There's handshakes out at midfield. After a lot of rough and tumble early on, the game kind of settled down.
It did. And hats off to both teams there.
Yep, both teams kind of got themselves.
And the officials. They kind of got it under control early.
They did. But it was a night to remember for the Whitefaces. The Raiders are 3-1 now in the district. Hereford is 1-2 with Dumas next Friday night. And then the Whitefaces, again, it's not outside the realm of possibility. I mean, we go to Dumas and win, we're in the playoffs,
Absolutely.
Plain and simple.
Absolutely.
But, boy, we had some guys tonight. The defense, I cannot say enough about what they did, what we needed done here tonight.
I don't even know what to say at this point. You have a freshman quarterback that comes out here and plays the game of his life.
Yep.
What was it, 5 total touchdown
5
passes?
TDs.
Just unbelievable all night. And, if you were to throw a player of the game out here, you'd think he's a shoe-in. But, I mean, what about Anthony Mendoza? I mean, just guys making plays
Mendoza,
all over the field.
That may have been the play of the night when he intercepted.
100%. Yep. 100%. They have a chance to take the lead there. And he steps into that, plays it absolutely perfect, and really just changes the course of this game and turns the tide. And look at the Whitefaces down there having a great night.
It is a happy bunch out there on the Whiteface field tonight. Wherever you are, if you ever wore maroon and white or had one little bit of love for these guys, give them a cheer tonight.
Absolutely.
All right. Whitefaces win 35-24. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back. Talk about this baby just a little bit when we come back in 1 minute.
Start here, AC. Go anywhere. Amarillo College is the place to prepare. AC.
After serving my country in the military and a bout with colon cancer, I got a new start right here at Amarillo College. Great programs, great faculty. Start here, go anywhere.
Trust your future to a college that cares. Start here, AC. Go anywhere.
Your business, farm and ranch, or home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk in below-ground or above-ground tanks, serving the Western Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford, 364-3366.
The Whitefaces are flashing the lights here. We got a taste of that at Canyon the other night, and after the 35-24 victory. By the way, Melinda Bridge asked the question, and I kind of avoided this, but turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Turn out the lights, the party's over, and tomorrow we start the whole thing over again. 35-24. Let's look at some numbers. For the Whitefaces, 17 first downs. Randall had 19. Rushing 134 for the Whitefaces. Randall 293. Passing 374 for the Whitefaces. 154 for Randall. 508 total to 447. Ramirez is 20 out of 27 for 374 yards. Let me repeat that. He's 20 out of 27, 374 yards and 5 touchdowns. 3 of them to Devin Gonzalez. The Whiteface player still out there celebrating at midfield, and who can blame him?
I don't know what Coach Nairn said to him just now, but he got him fired
He
up.
did. He did.
And he obviously did before the game as well.
He did. Whiteface's Bobby Baker, we heard from a moment ago. Bobby, glad you enjoyed it. And again, Coach Abels, glad to hear from you, and Tanya, good to hear from you as well. The Whitefaces 35-24 winners. On the night, here's the individual totals for Hereford. Tommy Suarez, 12 carries for 77 yards. 2 for 38 for Alvarez. 11 for 28 for Salazar. Receiving, now get this. Devin Gonzalez, 8 catches, 234 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Alvarez, 10 for 73 and a touchdown. And then the Whitefaces had touchdown receptions, a 68-yarder by Nick Torres. That kind of got us in motion here tonight, just about midway of the first quarter. And then the Whitefaces got the 3 from Gonzalez and 1 other touchdown pass, and I've forgotten who it was, to Alvarez. And that leads to 35 points for the Whitefaces and a victory over, I repeat again, the district champions.
You've known me long enough, Tom, to know that I'm not speechless very often. I just don't know what to say.
I don't either.
Absolutely fun night. Great night for football. I mean, the crowd that was here, again, there wasn't many of them here tonight, but they were treated, and they did their part. They were loud, especially during that fourth quarter. They really turned it on, and hats off to Coach Nairn and his staff and all these seniors to go out the way they did tonight.
Yep, exactly.
And, again, not just a fluky win by any means. We came out and we punched these guys square in the nose early and often, and if you look at the game tonight, you could tell that that's a team over there that's not used to being down and really didn't know what to do. And we look like a team that knew exactly what we were doing and just really kept our foot on their throat all night, and it paid off with an absolutely huge win. And more importantly, keep your playoff hopes alive.
Absolutely, absolutely. And most important, let me tell you, folks, I didn't think. I mean, we were 0-8. The last thing anybody wants to do is go 0 in the season.
Right.
And here we are playing the district champs tonight and then going to Dumas next Friday night. I mean, it did not look very good for our guys.
It didn't.
But the fact of the matter is we came out here and we beat. I mean, we did nothing fluky about it.
Yeah,
we beat the Randall Raiders.
Simple
We
as
did.
that.
We did.
And like you said, sometime in the broadcast, I mean, everything about tonight said and screamed that, hey, the Whitefaces have no business being in this football game. But again, somebody forgot to tell the Whitefaces.
They did.
Because they came out and fought their rears off, and just an unbelievable night all the way around.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've done this. This is 51 years now, and we've had some great ones, and I'm not saying, but this is one that 20 years from now, 30 years from now, you can ask people. There'll be 10,000 people who were here. They weren't. But there will be 10,000. Yeah. But you can ask people if they remember this Friday night when we were 0-8 and we played the district champions.
And put it on them.
And we beat them 35-24 and made them like it. Yep. And that's kind of what the Whitefaces did here tonight. So
absolutely.
Randall's going to go out of here as the number one seed in our district, and we wish them well in the playoffs. Two teams out there, still some of the players visiting. Obviously, all these guys know each other well. But it was just a great show and a great night to be a it's always great to be a Whiteface,
absolutely.
But some nights you just kind of remember a little more than the others. So we win here tonight. Now, no volleyball till Monday night. That starts the playoffs down in at Lubbock Coronado. 6 o'clock is the start time for a match with Sweetwater. Then the football team next Friday night, we're on the road at Dumas, and again a win next Friday night, folks, and we're in the football playoffs. So,
and I'll be interested this week to see just how all those scenarios play out, and because you may end up with a couple one-win teams here. Obviously, you want to go into Dumas next week and do what we did tonight and not have to worry about it, but there's going to be a lot of math wizards and stuff like that are going to have to get involved and see how this shakes out.
I think we've got to win. I think we've got to win to make the playoffs, but that's okay. We've got a chance to do it.
We showed tonight that we sure can do it. That's
got the monkey off our back.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you, man, I can talk about all these guys. We played well. The team played well.
Absolutely.
The defense played great. But number 12 is a football player, folks, in case you're wondering.
And I know tonight was the last home game, but if you have any chance at all to get to Dumas next week, these kids deserve it. They earned so much respect tonight with the win.
Yep.
And if for nothing else, come out next week and watch number 12, because I promise you will not be disappointed.
All right, 35-24. That's it for the Whitefaces and for our broadcast here tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed Adam and the group's video upstairs, and the Whiteface players. Enjoy the night, guys. You certainly deserve it, and we wish you well. We'll look at you next Friday night up in Dumas, Texas, when we take on the Dumas Demons. We'll be volleyballing on Monday night and probably again next Saturday or something like that if the Whitefaces are victorious. I'm looking at the Randall, the 6'4" receiver, is walking across the field with Tony Salazar.
He knows everybody.
Who is 5'4".
Yeah.
And they are.
That is funny.
It looks like Mutt and Jeff walking over there.
It looks like the Aaron Judge, Jose Altuve.
It does. They're both good guys, and they're both just kind of enjoying one another as they walk across the field. They're buddies still. All right, well, I've got a note here that I'll read to you because I just got this from Susan Hicks. Yesterday, the football players all wrote prayers for our prayer wall in the religion room at St. Anthony's. Well, that's great.
Do it again next week.
Yes, sir. Let's do it one more time. Enjoyed it, Chris?
Absolutely. This was a fun night.
Thanks to Cindy for keeping up with all those crazy numbers and keeping up with us. And
ice that hand tomorrow.
Thanks to all of you guys for listening. We'll see you on Monday night with Lady Whiteface Volleyball as the playoffs begin. Again, for all your Whiteface sports sponsors, the final here tonight. Hereford 35, Randall 24. We'll see you Monday night.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the Hereford brand, Capital Farm Credit, Amarillo College, Gooden Fuels, First Bank Southwest, Hereford Regional Medical Center, McDonald's, First Financial Bank, Hereford Independent School District, Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center, First National Bank, Deaf Smith Electric Cooperative, Bob's Heating and Air, Happy Bank, WT Services, Prairie Insurance, Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, and Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union.
And you have been listening to Hereford Whiteface Football on KPAN AM 860, FM 106.3 in downtown Hereford. The Hereford Whitefaces, who were 0-8, took on the district champion Randall Raiders and came away with the win, scoring 35-24. We will join the West Texas Friday night scoreboard show when they begin at 10 o'clock. And we want to thank all of you for staying with us tonight and listening to this great Friday night football that we had. And we thank Tom and Chris for broadcasting it for us.
Lights, sound, action. The West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show is live and on the air.
If they don't score, we win.
Friday Night Scores is presented by Brownfield Seed and Delinting, home of conventional cotton varieties. Also by Higginbotham Brothers, serving communities since 1881. By Wiley Equipment and Sprayers. That's it. That's all. And ETX Herbicide Defoliant. Drop leaves, not dollars. Now, from Studio E, here's Tony St. James, Stephen Orr, Mark Finkner, and the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show.
Ready? Wow! We're going to play football!
So you're ready to go? Here we are. It's week 10, West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show, and we're toll free. 1-800-983-5704. 1-800-983-5704. You can also send us a text tonight. Yep, you can do that at 806-680-6877. 806-680-6877. Or send us a tweet. I think our Twitter handle still works. I don't think it got fired. At WTFNSS.
Maybe we're not shadow banned anymore.
Yeah, but we've lost all 5 followers that we had, so I'm not sure what we'll do.
What, did you walk in with a kitchen sink?
No.
Okay. Then I think we're okay.
I had the blender, though, so... Okay, how many games on the big board?
149 games on the big board. And I'm going to tell you what, Mark, there's some coaches tonight that are sitting in the locker room going, whew. And there's some others going, what if? The number of close games, rally games, where you thought you had an upset, and then you had to scratch, the favorite team scratch for their life. Like I said, upsets. And I think Mother Nature played a role. When you look across the board, scores are lower. But then there's anomalies, and I think we probably have as many teams in 11-man football that scored 70 points tonight than we've seen all season. So
yeah, it's just crazy, isn't it? I mean, because I really thought coming in with all the rain that had hit this part of the state since last night, you just wondered, okay, even if it's not raining, it's still wet, it's cold, it's windy. It's just going to play a factor tonight. There's no two ways around it. Whether your field runs north-south or east-west or in some diagonal direction, I mean, those are things you have to think about when you get to late October, early November.
We don't know all the details yet, but looking at the board, there's several games where you got to think special teams played a role.
Oh, yeah. I mean, ball beating early, 10-7. Let's see. Wait. Who was? Holiday beating Cityview 3-0.
Canyon rallying to beat Dumas 22-21. Was that a decision to win the game at the end?
Because that was 14-13 Dumas. So there had to be a 2-pointer or something. There had to be. Well, you had that field goal. You had to miss 2.
There's a special story there.
Okay. All right. We'll get into that as we go along tonight, no doubt.
Just saying, when you look across, and then you got teams like Monahans put up 75 points tonight as they took on Mountain View 75-14. The Panhandle Panthers hang 72 on Fritch.
Miles had 77 in the third quarter. Now, nothing like Austin LBJ last night against Austin Eastside. 89-0 at the half and winning 96-0. We didn't see anything like that in West Texas tonight. But some close ones.
Some amazing games. And some, Post and Floydada. Floydada gets the win there 35-34. That game was tied at 28. Field goal. I mean, the PAT, I imagine.
Yeah, did they get blocked, or did they go for two and not get it, or what? Yeah, I mean, there's lots
Sundown
to get into.
Was leading New Deal. And then New Deal blows them out late in the second. But, I mean, in the fourth quarter, just some really compelling games. And then you've got
more games coming up on the scoreboard.
It's been said defense wins championships, but in farming, playing defense doesn't pencil out. When growing cotton, you'll score big when you cut your input cost on seed and have the flexibility to apply multiple modes of action. Growing conventional cotton puts you on the offense because at the end of the season, you'll catch and delay your cotton, which helps save 50% or more on your seed costs next year. Find out why more farmers are going conventional and winning big. Call Brownfield Seed or go online, brownfieldseed.com.
Football is all about the team. And in farming, you certainly need a team to be successful. Wiley Implement and Spray Centers, your genuine Case IH parts and service dealer, is on your team to keep your equipment at the top of your game. With 14 locations across Texas, Wiley Implement is going to be close by.